All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's it going out there? Thanks to F8 Truckin for stopping by. We are experiencing some technical difficulties, but I think we can figure it out between the both of us.
We should.
Let
We
me get
should make
my
it work.
let me get my other phone going here. Where am I at? My channel, your channel. I'm trying this on a laptop for the first time, so we'll see how that goes. I got options here. I can change things around a little bit. Let's see here. What does this do for us? Hey, there you go. I got options now. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Like I said, I appreciate it. Let me get my stuff going here. I'm not sure if I should be doing a live right now. I'm pretty pissed. I got to be honest.
What's going on?
These non-driving son of a... these people. Learn to back a truck, like I'm trying to sleep back there a minute ago, and I got Crete carriers over here with a backup beeper. I bet it took him 15 tries to put it in a hole, and ain't nobody around. Like, it's like, bro. Oh. And then I got an empty spot next to me, so I'm all nervous about that, so.
Yeah, that's always tough.
We'll have to keep an eye on that for sure. What's any updates? I know you did a live this morning. If you guys don't know, go I learned to talk today. Go check out F8 Truckin. He is currently on a bridge because things aren't going well. He took his lamp with him, though.
I'm begging for that's a musical instrument to the background. That's how I'm getting my money for food these days, is by playing my lamp. But no,
Okay.
They got the part. Kind of a weird story about that though. I called the company that I purchased the part through to get the tracking information for UPS because they never sent it to me. So this morning I go on UPS, track the load, and it says it's already been delivered. So I called the dealership and they're like, no, we haven't received anything. Well, the company I bought it from didn't put the name of the service manager and like all the information I gave them. They didn't put it on the label. So what did this dealership do? They put it on their shelf. So had I not called and another truck showed up there and needed it, they would have sold it.
You can't make this stuff up, man.
You can't.
It's mind numbing. It's mind numbing. Like a guy could go crazy with a truck in the shop. There is no playing around with that. Like, yeah. So they're putting it on tonight.
Yeah, I'm supposed to call back here in like an hour or two and see. So they have to put some other stuff back together. Like I noticed part of my turbo was still off. So they got to put some stuff back together tonight. That mechanic didn't show up until 3:30 today. So they told me to call at like 7-8 o'clock tonight and see where the truck is. I would like to go get the truck and at least pick it up and bring it back to the hotel, or like, I don't know. What's your advice on this? I'm kind of scared to go pick the truck up and drive overnight in case I have something that breaks down again. I would rather wait until the morning and take off.
Yeah. I think, if it were me, I'd probably drive around, local to the dealership for like probably a half hour or so just to get it up to temperature and, put it through the paces a few times, maybe go up to the freeway and then come back, maybe a couple exits.
Yep.
Just to get all the mojo going,
Okay.
But yeah, I think I would head out in the morning. I wouldn't try it at night.
Yeah. That's kind of what I'm
depends on
thinking.
how you're sleeping too, like.
Well, you caught my live a little bit this morning. Yesterday, everything just kind of hit me, to be honest with you. I didn't sleep really well last night, and the stress is there again. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I don't know.
Right. Yeah, it was good to see you in DIY's live last night. You know,
Bravo. Bravo.
I was talking to him about that this morning. You know, honestly, it probably did more for your channel, you coming in there,
Oh,
you know, than
absolutely.
us going into yours. Because he held about 60 people for like 3 hours, man. He had a damn good
Absolutely.
crowd in there. He
Absolutely.
had a
It's just
damn good
funny how
crowd.
everything works out. You guys, I'm not at your guys' level, so you guys are able to get me 100 out of 100 times, and I just don't have the arsenal to get either one of you back. You know what I mean?
Well, I think you could. I think it's more of a like me and him, even between each other. If we give just one little piece of meat back at, I mean, we're like vultures. We're in there just pecking at it, you know, and we do each other the same way. So you know, it's just funny. It's like, I mean, you know, I mean, the cruelest word. You should hear the conversations we have on the phone. You know, it's
Oh, I
like
can't imagine.
it's like he's got a sledgehammer and I got a maul. We're just busting balls with it, you know, like constantly. But got me a new channel member. Thank you, Cool Truckin. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Let's run through a few comments here so we can kind of stay somewhat on track. Trucking with MC's in the house. Big Dog Truckers in the house. What up? Jerome Jones, Big Money. Thanks for stopping by. This Trucking Life's in the house. Kelly Patterson. If you guys don't know, my guest is F8 Truckin. Go check him out. He's going to be the next big thing here on Mudflap. I just go ahead and, or not on Mudflap. I'm looking at my screen here. I got my Mudflap promo running. The next big thing on YouTube. All right, CR England's backing in next to me. He's got a good line on it. I'll give him that. He's got a good line on it. I'm not super nervous right now. There you go. There you go. Shit, he kind of looks like he knows what he's doing. He gonna put her in there. Put her in the big hole. The truck stop I'm at's got very, very good sized parking, and I got here at noon, so I parked on the curb. You know, at least I only got one side I got to worry about.
Yep.
So I get it all the way over to the curb to give the guys like an extra foot or so. I don't know. He had it lined up. Now he's pulling up and cranking on that wheel. Oh, he's coming in a little sharp. And he's got it, I think. He's got it. Let's see who else is in here. Big Dog Trucker in the house says, about to use Mudflap in Live Oak, Florida, saving 39 cents a gallon. Yeah, I got a video coming out probably sometime tomorrow about fuel. You know, some fueling advice. I think you guys are gonna like it. We'll see. I'm gonna work on it, get it finished up tonight. Sorry, I'm keeping one eye on CR England over here. You never know.
Yeah.
Oh, crank it hard, baby. Crank her hard. Well, it's not a good line. Actually, I think he might have it. Come on with it, CR England. You got it over here, baby. Come on with it. You in good shape, though. Look at this boy. One pull up so far. I wouldn't pull up from there. Hell, he's got it. You know, that's something that when I used to train people, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. You know, like I had 6 months of experience and I was a trainer. So I think one piece of advice after driving for so long now, I think I would give the new guys is like, if it's kind of doing what you want it to do, just keep doing it. You know, I think they pull up too quick sometimes. You know, it's like, you know, you pull out quick, you don't pull up quick, right? Thank you.
You know, but then you got people like me. I don't like to hug either line. Like when I'm backing into a truck stop, you know what I mean? I get kind of scared if I'm hugging a line, even at receivers or shippers. Like you're just, especially like, have you ever seen the trucks that are backed in and their trailer might be straight, but their truck is like way over the line to where the other truck that needs to back in can't get in. So I do pull up, you know, a couple of times just to more or less like center myself. You know what I mean?
Right.
where I'm not
Right.
too close to
Yeah,
either
no,
line.
he's yeah, no, I totally get it. He's in good shape though. He's in good shape. He's got it. He's got it. Yeah, he's straight enough. He ain't gonna hurt nothing. Let's see. Yeah, fuel is going up by the minute. By the minute. I bought fuel Saturday afternoon for $3.36 on a discount, and that was not a good state to buy in. That was like Oklahoma, and I went to buy fuel the next day, and it was like $3.55.
Oh wow.
And I was like, okay, well, I mean, I went from like Oklahoma to Texas, but that's like the same IFTA, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, well, man, I wonder what it is about Texas. So I went back and looked at the station I fueled at Saturday, and the damn thing was $3.55. It went up 19 cents in a day and a half. So, yeah, good times. Good times. Yeah, use my Mudflap promo code. It's running there at the bottom.
So it's been a while since I've looked at freight. How are the rates staying? Are they staying? I saw actually, I think it was Jackknife TV 83 did a video the other day on rates in Pennsylvania, and it was like $10 a mile. Rates still staying pretty high with the increase in fuel prices.
Yeah, it's funny because I think short answer is yes. Long way off track answer that I'll give is it's I feel like equipment prices ran the rates up, and everybody's like, oh, you better watch because when the rates come back down, and I've been saying all along, you know, let me stroke my ego like a cat real quick. I've been saying all along, who says these rates are coming back down? You know, we got too many things keeping them up. And you got inflation on equipment. Look at shop rates. You know, 2 years ago, you could get work done for $120 an hour. Now I was at a trailer shop the other day. It's $140 an hour at a trailer shop.
Oh my
goodness.
A
buddy of mine was telling me out in Vegas, you know, you're pushing almost $200 an hour at the Volvo dealer out there.
I heard the same thing.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean, the rates could come down. I'm not saying they can't, but I'm saying it would have to be something outside of trucking to do it, because everything in trucking says rates need to be $4 or $5 a mile right now. When you got $5 a gallon fuel in California, you got, you know, find me like Trucking Life is saying. He says, well, it's official. Auctions do not have the cheapest trucks anymore. I mean, when you go to auction and auction trucks are selling for $70,000, $80,000, like, you know, auctions is where they dump equipment, you know, like, you know, that's where you're taking a risk on it right there. But I don't know. Chicken haulers in the house is how's it going this evening? I shut down after 680 miles. Got to do it again by 2:45. Woo, getting up at 2:45 in the morning to crank another one. 680 is a good day. 680 is a damn good day. I drove about 40 miles to get loaded today, and then, unloaded. And then I got a 320 mile deadhead up here to get my next load. So let's see. So I did about, I don't know, how many miles did I do today? Maybe 250-ish, something like that. Like, not a lot.
Well, hold on. I'm gonna mute myself a second.
Okay, do what you gotta do, bro. Do what you gotta do. Big Dog says 68. Let me see here. Okay. Sorry, I was checking some settings there. Big Dog says better be using that F8 Truckin code. That F8 Truckin code. Yeah, it's good times. Good times over there. Zach's in the house says late to his own live. Damn it, boy. Yeah, technical difficulties. I'm doing this on my laptop, I got the paid subscription to StreamYard now, so I paid that $25 to get the subscription to StreamYard, and trying it on the laptop. I would prefer to do this on the laptop just because of comments and everything. It's much easier. But I got a couple issues. I've got to get some dedicated hotspot now if I'm going to do it this way, because my phone only has 10 gigs of hotspot a month. And on a laptop doing StreamYard, it's going to burn through that really quick.
Yep.
So we'll get a hotspot. Won't be no big deal. I'll get an unlimited data hotspot, and we'll go from there. Yeah, I'm behind 2 minutes. It's cool. Joe Gampa in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Shane's in the house in Ohio. Stan Dodge says it's Tuesday night at the Manhole. Come on with it. Come on with it. I thought of another good stripper name. Instead of Sloppy Joe, which will always be my stripper name. But I thought of another good stripper name, Flapjacks. Oh, Flapjacks. If anybody would like to use the name Flapjacks as their stripper name, by all means, it's out there. Go for it. Let's see, Lone Pine says, what's up? You wanna drop your link, Fate, so everybody's got a chance to get a link?
Yeah, I can do that.
Has Fate changed his address yet? I don't know. Does he need to change his address?
Are we in trouble already?
I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Running Aces in the house. What up, Running Aces? Let's see. I don't know if I can do certain things on StreamYard. Create a QR code for this page. Oh, wow. I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, and then you can send that QR code to people, and they can just scan it.
Sweet.
So do you have your split screen up right now? Like, do you have StreamYard and okay?
No, I have StreamYard. I don't have the YouTube. I got YouTube going on the phone over here.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to be data light on the laptop because of the data plan right now. I'll have to do some research on a hotspot. Anybody got a good prepaid hotspot out there? Need to look and see what one of those run me. Let's see. Jackknife TV says the biggest thing about leaving a dealership is coolant level, and then whether or not they check engine lights going to come on and put you on the side of the road again. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I would stay local for 20 or 30 miles. But so you know all about the coolant, don't you?
Yeah. How they'll drain it and just pour it right back in, and you'll be like a 2 gallon short. Yeah, I know about that. And what's funny is I noticed that when I was there.
Yeah, I when I got my DPF pump replaced down in Mississippi, I looked over everything real quick. I didn't think to check the coolant cap. Yeah. They didn't put the coolant cap back on. I got like 400 miles up the road and got a low coolant light. Luckily, I was pulling into a truck stop when it came on. So I ran in there and grabbed a couple gallons, and sometimes things just work out. I was pouring the coolant in, and some nice guy comes over and he goes, "Everything all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I lost my cap to my coolant." And he goes, "Oh, I got an extra one for a Freightliner." Like,
really?
Like, okay. I tried to give him $20 for it. And he was like, "No, I don't even need it anymore." He had like a newer Volvo, and he's like, "I don't know, just in my tool bag." He's like, "I don't even need it." So he wouldn't take any money for it. I was just like, that's luck right there. That is luck. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to. Yeah, that's more computer stuff. Anyway. Let's see. But just I hate it when you go to pick up your truck from getting it worked on, and I was down for 3 weeks in November. And then I went and picked my truck up from the shop, and literally when I cranked it in their yard, check engine light comes on.
Yeah. You think
and I'm just like, yeah,
you're leaving it in the hands of professionals, and like you just said, the coolant level's too low. Like they won't even start the truck and warm it up and let the coolant run through it. They just dump it back in, and here you go. You know, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's craziness. Jackknife TV says, hey, wasn't that Cash knocking on your hotel door? Let me see. Is Jackknife? Yeah, Jackknife. You can drop a link. You know, I always say you guys can drop links to your channels if you want to in here. If you got a wrench, then I trust you. Drop you a link. You know, people click on it. How many subscribers you up to now, Fate?
I don't know. I didn't check. I try not to check on that.
A bunch. Let's look into it. I'm curious. 211. 211.
Oh, really?
Getting after it.
Wow.
Yeah, that's good. That's good, man. That first 1,000 is a bummer, honestly. Oh God, it takes forever. But then it snowballs, you know. And then it starts to, because, you know, I think YouTube doesn't really even promote you. They make you go out and earn your first 1,000.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get put in anybody's feed. You don't get put in anybody's home screen. Like, nothing. So that first 1,000 is rough. But yeah, congratulations. 211 is
I appreciate
tough
that.
to get, man. I had to make a lot of dirty deals to get to 211 when I started out. I was doing that, you know, you get me, I get you type stuff.
Yeah.
And that don't work, man, because they don't watch you. They don't, you know what I mean? Half of them go back the next day and they undo all the, you know,
yep.
Like,
all
so
their
you're still
stuff.
subscribed to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you're still on them, but then they drop you, and it's like, you know, it's a mess. You're better off just to let it happen.
That's what I'm trying to do. And honestly, like, it's fun. I mean, I have fun doing it.
Yeah. The key is just make the content. And as cringy as it might sound, watch your own videos. Like, for the aspect of watch them. Like, I used to watch my videos like 2 or 3 times in a row. And not because I like hearing myself talk or seeing myself. It's figure out what you like and you don't like about the videos.
Oh, that's
and
a
then,
good idea.
You know,
that's a
take
good
out
tip.
the bad, like, because I'd be like, you know, I'm bad to trail off and go nowhere. And I used to catch myself doing that. I'd be like, man, I could have cut that 2 minutes out of that video and it would have been the same video.
So,
you know?
It's kind of funny because you and DIY ripped on me for it, that I said something all the time in my videos. I always said update, and DIY just started saying that all the time to me. So now I don't say it. I say it like one time and that's it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, everybody's got their little thing. I'm bad about
Yeah.
I mean, I literally say, I went back and watched the videos, man. It's like annoying. I say it like 50 times in one video. I'll say 2 words. Like, yeah. I don't know. Let's see. What are we doing? At Cattle Hauling, no lying here. Okay. Keeping them straight. Cattle Hauling, another good channel. If you guys don't know, Hunter P. Brown's in the house. Another good channel, Hunter P. Brown. Let's see what Adam says here. You mentioned $10 gallon diesel the other day. How about avocados over $6 or more? Avocados from Mexico? You know the commercials? Avocados from Mexico. Yeah, I could see that. 7C says, what up, Cash and Fate? Fate, get that truck fixed. He's working on it. He's practically over there fixing the damn thing himself every day.
There'll be a video about the whole ordeal. And it's probably going to seem like I'm ranting or crying about it, but it's like I want to share the experience because it's a totally different experience than I've ever had to go through in my life.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes, man. It's, you know, sometimes you run into those. It's just nature of the beast, you know? Like that shop I had down there in Baton Rouge, you know, where the guy was telling me, you know, like he basically wanted to milk my warranty for everything it was worth. And I was like, it's throwing a code for a DEF pump. And he's like, oh, you going to tell me how to fix trucks? I'm like, the thing needs a DEF pump. Like, you know, and he was like, well, if you know so much, why don't you fix it? Because I don't have a place to drain the coolant. If I had a place to drain the coolant in the DEF, I would do it my damn self. It's 4 bolts. You know, like I got right with him, man. And then I stopped at his driveway and was taking a bunch of pictures for my thumbnail of the video I made of him.
Yeah.
And he called me. He's like, why are you taking pictures of my building? And I'm like, don't you worry about that. I said, I'll send you a link to the video I'm going to do about you. like a piece of crap, man. Hunter P. Brown says, oh, God, CR England? What, CR England? Nah, CR England, he good, man. He backed that joker right in there. Never was I, like, really concerned about it. He had a good line on it. That's the key, the setup.
Yep.
Setup. You know, once you get good at backing, once you line it up, you know if it's going to be good or not. When you look back and you're like, okay, I set that up good, or oh, this is going to look bad. Like that's when you look around, like, who's watching me? You know? Yeah, who's filming this? I don't want to be on Bonehead Truckers next Wednesday.
I think about that all the damn time. I'm not gonna. I think about that all the time. I don't want to be on Bonehead Truckers.
I don't think anyone does. Like, you know the hell you would catch from DIY if you put his company on Bonehead Truckers.
I'd probably get fired.
Probably.
Yeah.
Let's see. Jackknife says, "Hey, $10 diesel, Flying J near Harrisburg on 81, $4.75 for diesel." Yeah. Where was I looking today? Ontario, the TA and the Petro in Ontario was like $5.15 a gallon. So we are officially over $5 a gallon. Yep. Let's see. F8 Truckin's promo code in the house. Howdy.
That's classic. Whoever did that, that's classic.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. This Trucking Life says, I'm not the best at backing up and working for FedEx. It's all pull through, so not helping me any. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You definitely don't want to be backing them pup trailers with doubles. That's for sure.
No, disconnect.
Yeah, I've never seen anybody do that real good. I've seen some guys that can back them up maybe 10, 20 feet, but, you know, it's like at some point that dolly's too unpredictable because it's a pintle hook. You know what I mean? It's not like a fifth wheel. When you're hooked up a pintle hook, it could go either way. It could go either way. Mike says, hey, Cash, wondering if you can lend me your ear for about 15 minutes. Got some questions and can use your guidance. I would ask the questions in here if I were you, Mike. You got a lot of people in here with a lot of experience. You know, probably get the best answers by asking it here. Stat Trucking's in the house. Your money, love your money videos. Appreciate your honesty. Yeah, I got a banger coming out later this week. Boy, I had a good week. Had a damn good week.
Was that the one that you talked to me about? The run I know about? Where you went out east?
Yeah. I think it was I went to Albany, New York and back.
Yeah.
Crazy money. Let's see. Jack now says, let me get that put up there real quick. Jack now says, screen mirrored the DAT board, $10 a mile. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah, $10 a mile. It's out there.
And
It's out there.
Can I say something here real quick? I know you read a lot of comments, but just let me say this. And I wonder what he thinks about this. So he was on the DAT load board. They were offering $10 a mile on the load. The 30-day average was still $6 a mile. So, like, how can we? I mean, I know fuel is getting more expensive, but the 30-day average was still $6 a mile. You know what I mean? Like, that's still good money.
Right.
You know?
Right. And that's, you know, and that's the pressure of trucking right now. You know, that is a lack of new drivers. And I'm gonna tell you, during COVID, I thought about this during COVID. Okay, say every month, I don't know what the figure really is, but let's say every month 20,000 people in this country get a CDL. Okay, I don't know what the number really is. Let's ballpark it, say it's 20. So after 1 year, let's say 10,000 of those people are still drivers. Half leave. Okay, after 2 years, what do you think? 5,000? Probably
5,000?
half again.
Easily.
So you got to think, yeah. So during 2020, you had about a year where trucking schools were not running them through like a cattle chute. So now you've got this gap of new truckers that are hitting that 1 year and 2 year experience. You know what I mean? Like so those 5,000 people that went through every month would be hitting 2 years of experience right now.
Yep.
They're not there. They're not there. So you created the system and, the powers that be created a gap in new truckers. And then on top of that, now we got equipment shortages. And, for the first time, I do think we have a driver shortage. And not necessarily, and like, again, I heard a stat that said there's like almost 1 million people in this country that have a CDL, but that don't drive commercially in any way.
Yep.
So, like that could solve any kind of driver shortage if, the pay and everything catches up. But I think that's where we're at right now. I think that's why these rates are paying. You got the obvious equipment shortage. You've got no new drivers, or not none, but you've got a seriously decreased
pool
of drivers. Yeah.
Yep.
So, where the hell's all this light coming from? Yeah, that's coming from that direction. But no, we've got some issues in trucking right now. I don't think $6 a mile is unjustified in some spots, because you need a day rate. Frankly, if you're pulling a 300-mile load, you need a day rate on it.
And that's exactly what it was.
That's
exactly what it was. It was a day run. I think it ended up being like 250 some miles, if I remember right. 252.
Yeah. And at that rate, at 252, you're gonna have to run a day rate, because nobody wants to, like why would I do your 300-mile run, 250-mile run, when I could go 400 miles and make more money? It's like you've got to entice. Roger Moore's in the house currently watching from a bar. No trailer trucking today. Big love, everybody. Yeah, watching from the bar.
I like that. No trailer trucking.
Yeah, no trailer trucking. That's right. Everybody has the option. Do a shot right now for me. Do a shot. Do one for me. Let me know how I can link up with you. If you want to shoot me an email, I try to get to emails, but I can't guarantee you. I can't guarantee you that I can get to you like quick. But seriously, right here in this chat is the best place.
Man,
there you go. $4.59 a gallon at the TA in Boise. Hunter P. Brown says, I took a $4,000 load, 350 miles for, hang on. I guess that's a 4,000 pound load. 350 miles for $1,500. Now going to Michigan, it was $640 fueling and DEF at Pilot in Peru, Louisiana. Lord have mercy. Yeah. Fueling. I talked to a buddy of mine today, and we're talking. He put 200 gallons in, and the pump price was $828 for 200 gallons. Yeah. And get this, that was in Alabama. That wasn't like in Illinois or, let's do some quick math here. What did he say it was in Boise? 459.
450, yeah.
So 459 times 200 gallons. You're looking at $918. Yeah, $918. You know what I mean? Like, make you regret buying that hood truck. That's for damn sure. I'm not even being, I'm not shots fired. I'm just saying, imagine getting 5 miles a gallon. Okay, let's do some math again here. Let's say, because it's still wintertime up there. You know what I mean? It was 15 degrees in Minnesota yesterday. Let's say you're getting 5 miles a gallon. 5 miles a gallon.
You're paying like $1.
Oh, hang on a second. I did it wrong.
$1.
$4.59. Damn, I got fat fingers. I got them fat fingers. That's what she said. 5 miles a gallon. 92 cents a mile fuel cost.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I ran the numbers on getting a mile and a half better than what I do. And I think the total dollar amount for the year ended up being like $16,000 or $15,350. That if I just got 1.5 mile gallon better in my truck, how much more money I could potentially have.
Yeah.
Because wintertime's tough on my truck. I try and be as honest as I can with that. My Mac is a great truck, but the wintertime on my truck the fuel economy is just horrible.
Well, it's everybody, man. It ain't just you. You got, obviously winter blend fuel. You got super cold temperatures. You got extra idle time. Even if you're not an idler, you know what I mean? Like, yep. It's like, it don't make sense if you're going to, run in the truck stop for 5-10 minutes at, those temperatures, to cut the truck off.
Yeah.
It makes sense to leave it running. So all that time adds up, Yeah.
What do you got going on?
My old lady was texting me.
No, I think that's my next goal is I would like to find a truck that I can get consistently, like throughout the year, 7.5 miles a gallon. That would put me on a different level. In the summertime I can do that in my truck, and in the wintertime it's I'll drop sometimes if I'm idling a lot, it will be like 5.5, 5.7.
Yeah, another thing is the wind in the winter. You just got stronger wind. Who is it always gives me hell about saying there's no leaves on the trees, so my fuel economy went down? It's the damn truth. When there's no leaves on the trees, your fuel economy goes down. It's like, so especially like the Southeast, I talked about this the other day. In the Southeast, every freeway is lined with trees. Like you got a roach problem. You got some infestation over there.
I had a freaking spider crawling on me.
Holy shit. Dog, you got to level up on them hotels. we got to get you into a Hilton Honors program or something, man.
I tell you what, I lifted weights yesterday and today, and I am so damn sore. I don't know why I did that to myself.
When you say you lifted?
What?
What did you say you did?
I lifted weights today. They have a gym here at this hotel, and I went and lifted weights yesterday and today, and I'm just... Somebody had made a comment about lifting weights, and I thought, man, it's been a while since I've done that. I'm going to start doing that again. I regret it today.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's the first time every time, right?
Yeah.
You know, like, it's rare you lift weights and you don't feel, regret it the next day.
I just wanted to get my blood flowing.
Right. Take out some truck repair shop aggressions.
Yep.
Yeah, I get you. I hear you. It's nice to feel like a human, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, actually.
But yeah, let's see here. Let's get through a few comments. Let's see. Cash don't have to run a lot of miles with all that YouTube money. Yeah, buddy. I wish I had it like that, but nah. I'll be honest with you. I got my thing for my YouTube money for. It would have been for January, but they pay it in February, and by the time I put money aside for taxes, and then I pay back all the super chats, because I write down on my phone on a notepad. I keep track of all the super chats I give to everyone else. I'm subscribed to Snorelord. I'm subscribed to DIY. I got a few subscriptions, channel memberships. And, I try to do a little promo something every month, just a little something. By the time I did that, I was $1 in the hole. So, it's like, I'm paying out more than I'm making on YouTube. It's one of those things though. It's like, I don't need it to survive. So as long as I'm around the break even, I'm okay, because, it's like, like the heated apparel thing, I made a little bit of money off of that. And when I say a little bit, I'm talking like a steak dinner.
Yeah.
Like I made enough about buy dinner off of that. And, little stuff like that. But if I can get the channel to grow, more stuff like that will come along, so. But it's a grind. I mean, I've been at this for 3 years now, and, I am where I am. So, Hunter P says, "Oh God, flapjacks." Yeah, that's a great stripper name. I thought of that today, but I fell out of my seat. I was laughing so hard at myself. There's a good link. I give a piece of advice, Fate. When you sit around tonight, go into your YouTube studio on your laptop and make sure you get the full laptop version, and go into your settings. It's scroll down. Your settings are on the bottom left of your screen. Go in there and mess around with some stuff and change some stuff. You can get a custom URL for your link.
Oh, okay.
Notice my link says youtube.com/ channel CashisKingtrucking. Yeah. You can get a custom one, get one that's F8 Truckin. That way, if you do it that way, it's like once you do that, YouTube kind of, I don't know, you start doing changing some settings, and they start caring about you a little more because you made it to that 100 level. I seen a thing only 75% of YouTube channels get to 100 subscribers.
Oh, really?
A ton of people just give up on it, man, because that first 100 is kind of tough. I mean, imagine if you didn't already have the trucker community is much different. Everybody's kind of sticks together. But imagine if you were doing clothing reviews or something, and you didn't have a network already. That first 100's going to take forever because no one's going to notice you.
Yep.
It's got to be your friends and your family, and
well, yeah, that's how. I mean, between you and DIY Semi, everybody I see in your guys' chats is subscribed to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Wayne says I stopped by a dealership in Virginia and saw a guy attacking people with a hockey stick and yelling about an exhaust problem. Be careful out there. Yeah, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen eventually. What we got going on over here? Oh, we got a guy backing in over there. Okay, that's all. That's all. It's people doing their jobs. Stakey Boy. Stakey Boy is the defender. Woo.
Was that you?
No, that's a hot shot with his flip up ramps, you know.
Oh God, that my heart just skipped a beat for you, man. For
No,
real.
No, it's I saw him parked over there. He was waiting on that guy. Yeah, it's like put a strap on those things, man. I hate hearing those. You be asleep and hear something like that, man. It's people don't care about people sleeping at the truck stop. Let me tell you. Though. This is the loudest truck stop I've been to in a long time. Very busy, high in and out, just people coming and going nonstop. Yeah, the fuel island was backed out to the road earlier.
That's crazy.
At $4 a gallon in Arkansas, backed out to the road, man. Backed out to the road. My truck is loving this warm weather. I know that much.
I'm sure.
Man, I rode empty up here about 200 and a little bit over 200 miles. I drove today up here empty, and I drove at 61 miles an hour. And my little gauge on the truck, even going up a hill, never got below 6. And basically the whole way, now I had a crosswind of about 10 mile an hour, but nothing major. But the whole way it stayed between 10 and 15 miles a gallon.
Jesus.
So,
hey, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no problem. So I went into I stopped at a Love's earlier, and I went in and asked the boy. I said, hey, you guys got you guys got mesh mud flaps? Because I'm gonna put mesh mud flaps on the. Oh, okay. He muted himself. I said, y'all got mesh mud flaps? They looked at me like I had a down third eye. Like, I thought mesh mud flaps was pretty common. And the guy goes, oh, shit, what's happening here? Okay, technical difficulty. Sorry. I don't know if that made me go away. Hang on one second, guys. Let me get to some comments. Hunter P. Brown says he uses them. Oh, hang on. Stakey Boy says I was defending a waitress's honor. Hey, that's what Stakey Boy does right there. All right, let me get back some comments. Sorry. That's one thing of doing this on the laptop. It does free up my phone, because that's kind of rough when I do like a 3-hour live show and the old lady can't get a hold of me for 3 hours. I do get some choice words sometimes. I do get some choice words. What's up, my brother? All right, my PC needs to restart, it says. Don't you love that?
Well, you'll be able to make it through this. Just next time you shut it down and restart it.
Right. Yeah, this thing is new. Like, I haven't done anything on here. It's a pain. It's a pain. I bought this thing so I could use the Truckin Pro software, the one Snorlord promotes.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you. I ain't entered the first damn thing on it. I downloaded it, and it's just sitting there. I got to go all of January and all of February, and at this point, I'm just like,
yeah,
I don't want to.
I got a couple of months I got to catch up on, too, because I haven't been home. So
I do all mine in the truck.
Well, that's why I have a laptop too. I do a lot of it in my truck. I got spreadsheets and everything. But then there are like certain things I like to print out. So when I get home, I print all that stuff out and keep it all together.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, I got on shorts down here for all you guys in cold weather. It is 66 degrees right here right now. Yeah, I'm thinking about building me a giant shelf network with cabinets and everything for my top bunk, because I love it because my top bunk is tall enough to where I can sit on the bed and the bunk is like still, above my head. And I got a huge like upper body torso, so I'm glad it clears, because my other Freightliner had to leave it up, and that lost a lot of storage. But yeah, I'd like to have a printer, honestly, in here.
Yeah, a little wireless printer or something like that.
Yeah.
Printer scanner thing.
Yeah, just a little cheap, Hewlett Packard, $50, $60. Speaking of that, $50, $60 for the truck, can these guys not get a microwave for the truck? I'm in Love's earlier today, and there's like 3 guys standing in there waiting on the microwave. And I'm like, number one, that microwave is gross as hell. People explode food in there nonstop and just leave it, like, woof, rough in there. An inverter in the microwave's like what, $200 at the most?
Well, I think my inverter was $200. My microwave was like $40, something like that. I just bought a cheap little microwave, and it works great for my truck.
Yeah, that's what you need for the truck. That way, when it gets gross, and you just throw it in the trash and get another one. America, yeah, right. Am I right? America. Like what size inverter did you get?
I have a 2,000 watt inverter.
Yeah, that's all you need to run a microwave. That's all you need. Plus a lot more. You can run a lot more off of that too. Let's see here. Oh, M's in the house. You always have to check truck after leave shop. Sometimes mechanic forget about it. Work on multiple trucks at the same time. Yeah, you definitely want to do your due diligence. A lot of times it's the things that you don't think about until you're already, like me with the radiator cap. Yeah. I checked the DEF install. I was checking hoses. Never even thought to check the cap. That's day one shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that. A certified mechanic's not going to forget to put a freaking coolant cap back on, is he? Oh, yes, he will. Oh, yes, he will. Big Dog Trucker with a $20 super chat. Thank you, sir. Barry says, smash the like button, fellas. Cash needs fuel money. Hey, I'd take any kind of money. You know what I mean? I ain't against money. I don't know why it won't let you put a super chat up on the screen. Do you understand why that is?
I don't know how to do what you're doing right now, where you're putting the comments up on the screen. I know you can put super chats up on the screen because, like, DIY does it, and James Best.
Oh, I bet I know how to do it. I bet you got to go to the super chat. Where is this? Golly, we're far behind on comments. Holy moly! I bet that's how you do it right there. There we go. $20 super chat. A down payment for Fate to get out of here. Get out of the Roach Motel. Yeah, there you go.
Thanks, Big Dog Trucker. There's no roaches in this one. This is actually a nice hotel.
Yeah. Other than the arachnophobia infestation, other than all the arachnids in there, you're good. You're good. Let's see here. Let's skip ahead on some comments. Sorry, guys. If you made a comment I need to read, make that comment again. Let's see. Yeah, we're like an hour behind on comments right now.
I'll quit talking.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'd rather just keep the flow going than, let's keep the flow going like we are. I think people like it. We're holding 50 in here. So if you guys haven't, smash that like button. Cash needs fuel money. That's for sure. Let me check my fuel economy for today real quick. Well, since I fueled last, I wish I could do it by the day. Let's see. Sorry, extreme close up. Y'all like that? Y'all like that?
I like how you're going to brag about your fuel economy.
Oh yeah, I love doing this. It really pisses people off. But you know, the fact of it is I do it to bring up the fact that it's that important. It's that important. You did your numbers for last year. How important was fuel?
Very. It's your biggest expense.
Right. All right. So I did. I just bought fuel. Like I haven't reset it, but since 580.7, shit, I done forgot how many gallons it was. Literally 3 seconds. I forgot. 67.8 divided by 60. Where are we at? Number lock. 60. Why doesn't this thing work? Divided by 67.8. 8.56. Damn it. 8.56. I was kind of hoping it'd be a little better than that because I was getting some killer mileage up here, but where I ran around Dallas all day yesterday, it was down like 7.7. So, being in the city doing deliveries, because, you turn the truck off at the shipper, you lose air pressure, and when you get to leave, you got to set it there in idle and build air pressure. And yeah. Let's see, This Truckin Life. There you go. Everybody click. See how his YouTube is youtube.com/C. They even shorten channel. They just make it a C. This Truckin Life. Yeah. That's what you want right there.
That's how I look professional, huh?
Yeah. Let's see. Jackknife says, here's $10. Gas, grass, or ass. No one rides for free. That is right. You guys enjoying this premium entertainment. There you go. One of the three. Come off of it. And if it's grass, it better be medical grade because I'm going to have to resell it. You better have a doctor's note for that one. Let me see. One thing I do like is if you do it on a computer on StreamYard, the chat doesn't jump on you like it does on YouTube. That's always positive. Chicken Hauler in the house says, gotta go call the wife. I'll catch the replay tomorrow. There you go. Hashtag replay gang. Come on with it. Oh, these
have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night. You hear these backup beepers?
I do.
I feel like every damn truck's got a backup beeper these days. Guys, let me tell you here. Let me give you a little Uncle Lee advice. If you've got a backup beeper on your truck, go in the truck stop, buy yourself a roll of Gorilla Tape. Find that sumbitch, and then put a roll of Gorilla Tape on it. Now, if you get fired, you don't blame that on me. You accept that responsibility like an adult. Okay? But man, oh man. Actually, you know what I would prefer? I had a truck with a backup beeper on it one time, and I backed in at a Walmart, and there was a Walmart driver there, and he was asleep. I guess it woke him up. He gets out and he goes, damn, I think you can hear that backup beeper from across the freeway. And I was like, now that you say that, that's just pretty loud. I never thought about it, So that's what I did. I went and bought a roll of Gorilla Tape and wrapped a bunch of Gorilla Tape around it just to deaden it down some. Yeah.
Muffle it.
Man, that thing was loud, though. I never thought about it until he said it. Johnny says, I've been happy with the Verizon hotspot. Orbit Jetpack. If you're buying one without a plan, the AT&T hotspot box may be good. Okay. Yeah, I got some work to do because I do like doing this on the laptop better. More professional now that I got the StreamYard. We cooking. Let's see here. Yeah, we can do all kind of stuff on here. We can change colors. You know what I mean? Like we fancy.
Oh,
We fancy. Oh hell, we got settings. What I got settings? Can I change stuff? Let me try to not botch this, but okay. It says your browser does not support the virtual background. Use Google Chrome. I'm using Google Chrome. Wonder what that means. I want them fancy backgrounds like DIY's got. I want to go to the I want to be in the bathhouse. Right?
yeah. So you probably can have a green screen behind you without having a green screen, and then go into your photos on your laptop, if you know what I mean, and then put that photo on the backdrop. You should be able to do that. It would be in effects.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to email myself some stuff. I don't think I got but yeah, I can change my logo instead of the StreamYard bird. I can have I can put my own Cash logo up there. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good stuff right here. Good stuff. I can't wait to get all this popping and locking. Popping and a locking. Let me see here. Oh, that's sweeter than Yoo-hoo right there. I like this. Probably should not do this during the live, but hey, people love watching a train wreck, right? Let's see. Hunter P. Brown says it doesn't start snowballing. Been around 1,300 for 4 years now. I'll tell you something else. Here's another piece of advice. Uh-oh. What we got here? We got a flatbedder making me nervous over here.
I thought you were parked on the curb.
I am, but he's backing in across from me, and he's making me a little nervous. He's watching what he's doing, though. I give him that. Oh, that's a tough spot. He just got a tough spot. It's just not a good spot. You know, nothing against the guy. Just got a tough spot. Just got him a tough one. Let's see there. I wonder if that sent that. Did we send it?
I'm sorry. I don't know what Hunter Brown is referring to. I must have missed a comment when I went to the bathroom. It doesn't start snowballing. Been around 1,300 for 4 years.
YouTube. I was saying, once you get to around 1,000, it snowballs. Yep. It depends on how you get to 1,300 as well. Now, if you make one hit video and you gain 1,000 subscribers from one video, yeah, you're kind of stuck there unless you make more hit videos, So, depends on how you get there. But I think if you grind it out, it's, for me, I've got one or two videos that I probably gained a third of my subscribers from like 3 videos. I'm at like 7,000, like 7,300 or something now, 7,200. I probably gained 2,500 from one video, or like 2,000. It's a grind, and then you get something, and then you go back to grinding it. Let's see. Where in the hell's my email? Oh, where's an email? Hang on a second. Let me see if this. Let me see if I screw things up doing this. Yeah, I think I'll wait. I'll wait and do all this later. There we go.
I'm gonna give the shop a call real quick.
All right. Yeah, we'll be here. We'll be here. You can stay there so we can read your lips if you want. Chicken holler gotta go, gotta call the wife. Okay, I already read that one. I'm further down than that. Adam said watching you on a laptop and local news on TV. They're talking about the fuel price jumping up like crazy with when if Russia invades the Ukraine, they're creating a panic buying situation. Yeah, they gonna do that. Um, it's a damn shame. It is a damn shame they do that, but they do it. They gonna do it. What are we doing here? What are we doing? There we go. Sorry guys, I am challenged. Okay. Oh, I like that. I like that even better. East Texas Trucker in the house. What's up? East Texas Trucker. The man, the myth. Let's see. Email. I can't believe I don't have my Gmail logged in on this laptop yet. I'm really surprised by that. Sign in. Sign in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you. Sorry, I'm trying to type. We're watching Panamax? Panamax? What the hell is that company called? Panamax? It looks like Panamax. He's trying to back in over here. We're watching.
They're not answering their phone.
Oh, they know your number. They got you blocked.
You're probably right. Well, I know they know my number. When I called today, they picked up the phone and said, "Hi, Scott." You know what I mean? Like, they recognize my phone number.
Yeah. Oh, that's good stuff. They got you, dog. They watching you. They know what it is. That's funny. Let's see. Download. We're downloading the logo for StreamYard here.
Oh wow!
I just don't know how. I don't know what folder it's going to put it in. That's the only thing.
There'll be a folder. There'll be a folder that says downloads. Like when you go into the actual. What am I trying to say? When you go into the actual storage part of your computer, it will be in downloads.
Oh, okay. General. Where the hell was that at? I can't even find it now. Oh well. Damn technology making me look dumb. Let's see. It's technology. I blame technology.
I can't believe they wouldn't answer the phone.
Yeah, how does that make you feel? Not good?
No, I don't. I mean, they told me to call at this time, so I called, and they don't answer the phone. Maybe they're busy. I'll call back in a little bit, but yeah, doesn't make me feel good.
Maybe they're in the middle of a shift change right now or something,
Yeah.
I don't know. I
don't
know.
You have a nice super chat down here from Brian Brock.
Oh, damn. Let's see what that is. Yeah, I can't figure out how to get back to that where I changed my logo. What do we got there? Big dog. Woo, woo. Look at here. Damn it, boy. Brian Brock says, here you go, Cash. You make him buy 10 gallons of fuel next week in Chattanooga. Taking my 10. Yeah. I bought fuel today in Arkansas. Freaking, what was it? Like 360, I think. 350. Craziness. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate you, Brian. That is awesome. Sterling's in the house. What up, Sterling? Sterling says, Fate, just in case the shop was watching this channel. About how awesome they are from working so hard. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta wonder, are they watching? Are they watching? Makes you wonder. Um, I don't know, man. That's craziness. Craziness. Um, let's see. Maybe it was under that. Let's see here. Upload logo. Downloads. Downloads. Come on. Open. There we go. Let it upload. What are we doing here? May have to crank his truck here in a minute. I think I need some lights in here too. It's getting
there you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Getting that time of day. That needs like a white background behind it or something, so you can see it better. Let me grab my lights. Actually, is that enough? Yeah, that's for right.
Yeah, that works. I can see you.
For right now, that'll do. I don't want to set up the LEDs and all. Lord have mercy, boy. This parking lot, no bueno. No bueno. I may need to back up. Let me crank this truck. I didn't back up all the way because of I had to clean out my trailer, and there's a big like hill behind me.
Yep.
So let's So I haven't cranked this truck, and I got here at noon, and I am still holding 110 pounds of pressure.
Wow.
Tight. Of course, I'm empty. If I was loaded, it would have lost more than that.
Yeah, I'm hoping the truck's ready. I think what I'm gonna do is get back over to the Wisconsin area and maybe take a weekend run. Like take it easy, you know what I mean? Not rush. Yeah. Like kind of get back into the groove of it. If my truck's ready.
No, I know what you mean. Like, dude, when I was down for 3 weeks, like, and then, I went out, came back. Oh, it was a whole different world, man. It really was. Let me move this. Let me move my shades real quick. I want to watch what's going on out here. I want to watch the front of my truck. Basically, is what I want to watch. Is this? Oh, okay. I don't know what this guy was trying to do. Yeah, that spot. That's an easy spot, though. You ever notice sometimes these little angle spots, man? That's what throws everybody off. A slight angle.
Yep. And then you'll get the guys that will, like, they'll park, basically take up 2 parking spots when it's at an angle, not realizing that they're in 2 spots, or they don't back up far enough to where that angled line is, so their truck is sticking out, 4 feet.
Oh, I know all too well about that. I got a video. I got a viral TikTok. Got like 30,000 views about that. Like, in a rest area. Don't pull up too far at the rest area.
Yeah.
It got like no views on YouTube, but it got a ton of views on TikTok. So if you guys don't know, I do have a TikTok. In the description of this video, you will find a TikTok. There's Jackknife TV. Here you go. He's got a custom URL. Let's see who else in here. Shannon Thomas Truckin. Good evening. There's a good channel, Shannon Thomas. Anybody that wants to drop a link in here, by all means, drop a link. Drop them links. We love you. We love you. Drop a link if you got a channel. Don, good evening. What's up, Don? How's life treating you these days? That's right here. You ever watch The Creepy Bushman?
I did. That's the guy that like hides in the stuff and scares people, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, dude. That's
makes
hilarious.
Me laugh, dog. Love that channel, man. He was in here for like a month before I realized that was a YouTube channel. And dude, I started watching that. That is hilarious, man.
Yes.
Like those people, I mean, if you guys don't know, Creepy Bushman, he dresses up like a bush, like sits in a flower pot, and then when people walk by, he jumps out at them. And let me tell you, It's gold. It's gold. Like, dude, he gets a lot of views on those too. I seen him like 30,000-40,000 views on those. Like,
Oh, that's hilarious.
yeah, it's popular, man. It's popular. Cattle hauling. He needs a custom URL as well. Yeah, see how creepy Bushman is. He hasn't even we ain't even got to see it. He is down. He's a real player out there. He just creepy. YouTube.com/creepy Bushman. He's balling over there. Balling. Let's see here. Let me get back to some comments. Sorry if I missed them. Just re-ask them. We're gonna work through them. I got nowhere to be until about 9:00 in the morning. So, I don't know what Fate's doing. If he's got something to do, he can hop out, come back. I don't care. But I asked DIY if he wanted to come in, and I think he got in trouble last night. I think he got in a little trouble.
I was getting texts from his better half.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to say too much, but when you're hanging out with your boys on Valentine's Day, yeah, I never thought about it. I never put it together. And then he was telling me today, he was like, yeah, when you do a 3-hour live on Valentine's Day, and I was like, oh crap, it was Valentine's Day, wasn't it? He was like, oh yeah. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I could see that. I could see that.
The thing was, everybody after you ducked out, I stayed a while longer. There was 4 or 5 other people in there, and we were all on the road. DIY is the only one that's at home. And yeah, it's Valentine's Day,
Oh, man. See, I did Valentine's Day last Friday. You know what I mean? Like, we went out and ate, and went to Edible Arrangements and got a bunch of chocolate covered fruit, and
which one did you go to?
What's that?
Which Edible Arrangements did you go? Did you go downtown, or did you go out to the suburbs?
No,
downtown.
Yeah, I'm downtown, man. It's funny, like living downtown, I feel like going to like Maple Grove or down to Bloomington. It's like, oh God, I don't even want to do it. It's like, I got to get in the car. No thanks. It's like, I'll just walk over here and eat, Jimmy John's for the millionth time. Thank God for Uber Eats, man. But we went to the one downtown, and that stuff is expensive, dog. That stuff is expensive. Yeah. It's good though. It's good. They use good stuff. It's quality. Mm-hmm. But so I was told, well, I would rather have Edible Arrangements than flowers. And then later that day, I was hit up for $100 worth of flowers at Trader Joe's. So yeah. So I got it double. I got to buy Edible Arrangements and $100 worth of flowers. So, but I'm at Trader Joe's. I'm just eating all the free samples. I'm like, man, I don't care. Buy whatever, give me some more of that pirate booty. The popcorn. Oh, I just thought of a joke, but I don't want to say it on. Remind me to text you pirate booty later. Oh man. Soapy Image in the house. Good afternoon. How's it going? Tim West in the house. What kind of truck is that there, Tim? I'm seeing a truck and a thumbnail, but I can't make it out. Says I got here late. Your truck isn't done, Fate. No. Give us the latest news. Can't get a hold of the dealership right now.
Can't get a hold of service.
You mean to call them for my number?
No, that's all right.
Because if they answer, you're gonna go ballistic.
I have another phone. I would. Well, yeah, I would. I would go mad. I would go in there and yeah. I've shared, like, I'm a polite guy. Like, confrontation is not something I like, but I'll tell you what, if they really are screening my call, I'll go in
Yeah.
there and flip some shit. Sorry for cursing, but I will.
Uh, go down to Dick's and get you a hockey stick, and then go in there. This Trucking Life says channel customization and branding. Yeah. Sorry, I think I forgot to say. I got distracted by one of these trucks backing in. This guy still ain't in a single spot over here, by the way. Still struggling. Um, but what I was going to say, for the new YouTubers, you kind of got to be a salesman. You got to sell your channel. You know what I mean? Like, you got to network. You got to sell it. Like Fate does here. You got to come into other people's lives. You got to be yourself. Because you don't want to be something fake, and then people, they like you while you're fake, but then when you become, it's like being in a relationship. You don't want to be too nice that first 6 months in a relationship, because then things get real, and you know what I mean? Like, so it's kind of like YouTube. Got to be yourself. You're gonna have to call a masseuse, ain't you? You sore over there?
Yeah, I'm really sore, man. It's not even funny.
Dang. Jerome Jones says, does my ear device me sound like Mr. Cash is afraid of spiders? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of spiders. I grew up in the South. A lot of brown recluse, a lot of I'd prefer not to have a spider on me if I have a choice. Spiders, no spiders. I go no spiders. Preference, just a preference. Woo wee, I'm glowing in the dark now. I'm gonna kill that one. That was a little too much. I looked into those LED replacement bulbs for my truck.
Yep.
I can only find them in a pack of 10, and they want $95 for a pack of 10.
What?
Yeah. Now I need about 10 for the truck, honestly, to do. I've got
to do all of them.
Yeah, I've got like 5-6 bulbs just in the sleeper, and then one here, one there. Actually, 2 here, 2 there. Yeah, it'd take about 10. But yeah, I don't know. I can't justify $100 on lights. It's a little much for me. Yeah. I could be more like, with that $100, I could buy my mesh mud flaps and get something else. I'm about the fuel economy right now, honestly. I want an IFTA this year with a 9 on it or better. That's my goal. So we doing it. We are doing it. Now, the next load I'm going to pick up is 43,000 pounds, and it's going through the mountains. So average is going to come down. Yeah, it's going to go down. But
what do you get? What do you get in something like that? Any ideas from past runs?
Depends on the mountains. I'm going through the Arkansas and the Ozarks. They're pretty steep. They're steep, they're windy, but they're not really long haul. They're just steep. So, I lose a little speed. I'll let out of it, because the hill doesn't go on forever. I would say I got 600 miles on that, like 640, I think is how long that run is. Truck route, the route I'm going 640-ish. I'd be happy if I could use less than 100 gallons on that. If I could average like 6.5 or better, I'd be happy with that. Because it flattens out. Once I get out of the Ozarks, I'm going up to Iowa.
Oh, so, yeah, you'll be off once you hit. Yeah, once you get out of the Ozarks through Missouri, yeah, it's all flat.
Yeah. Once, as long as the wind don't get me, because Iowa, man, that's the thing I gotta watch in Iowa. Is that damn wind. That damn wind comes after me. Let's see here. Adam says, just saw on the news that American airline flight aborted due to blown tires. Can you say pre-trip? Yeah. Hey, I'm just glad they aborted it, right? That'd be a mess. That'd be a mess. Steve's in the house says, I average 4.11 to 5.11, and I'm happy with that. Quarterly IFTA, usually around 4.75.
So you're
Please tell
paying
me please tell me you're pulling an oversized of some sort. Are you pulling like oil tankers in Colorado or something? Whew, that is some money right there. Let's say national average right now. Let's just ballpark. I don't know what it is. I ain't gonna look it up. I like guessing and using bullshit figures here. Let's say
He's like
national average
360.
is how much?
360? Or is it quite a bit higher than that, you think now?
I would say it's probably closer. Like Texas is almost $4 a gallon in Texas.
380?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no,
probably, yeah.
I would say you're 430, 440 probably.
Oh my God. I don't even
Because
know if
you're
I want
over
to drive
5.
anymore.
You're over 5 in California. You're over 450 in Illinois, Indiana,
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
Ohio.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you're
really
probably
don't
right.
get. Yeah, so let's say 430 a gallon. Let's go low, 430. What was he getting? 475.
475.
That's 90 cents a gallon, or excuse me, 90 cents a mile. 90 cents a mile fuel cost. I made a video about a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, about fuel economy. And the difference, I think the video was called The Difference Between 5 and 7 miles per gallon. And this was at like $2.50 a gallon, maybe. I think I was factoring it maybe at $3 a gallon. And the difference was like $30,000 a year.
Yeah. So 5 years back then when you made the video, probably after 5 years, you could pay cash for a truck.
Yeah.
Not in this market, right. But
well, my point I made in the video was if you do that for 10 years, you could buy yourself a beach house in Florida for like, maybe not right on the beach, but you could buy yourself something near the beach for like 300,000 cash. Probably not now. That was 2 years ago, but yeah. Yeah, so instead of 30,000 a year, it's probably like 40,000 a year now. With these fuel prices, makes a huge difference. Cool Truckin says, I was in James Best live feed earlier and everyone was trying to get SoCal to brag on his D. Yeah, I mean, no offense, but like, why would you want a guy to talk about his D? Like, yeah. It's not for me. It's not for me. I don't go to James Best much anymore. The cussing rants kind of turned me off a little bit. He's a smart guy. I respect James Best, but, like the screaming and the carrying on, actually, I was the one in there talking about he needed a nacho machine, like.
Were you really?
I was the one that got all that started. He got a beer keg, and I was like, well, where the hell's the nacho machine and the roller wieners at? And, but, it's like, for me, it's like, and a lot of people like it because of the entertainment, him ranting and raving, it can be entertaining. I'm not putting it, like, he draws a hell of a crowd. Like, he knows how to entertain. But for me, I like it better when he talks about trucking and strategies and stuff like that. I'm not as big on the the ranting and the raving and all that, but to each their own. I mean, I like James Best. I'm still subscribed to James Best. Like,
I watch him.
Yeah. I've been meaning to order DIY some magnet rings like James Best has. I've been meaning to get some on Amazon and send them to his house. Just blindly, just send them like, to who it may concern. Let's see what we got here. Long torso but stubby legs. Yeah, that's me right there. Right there, down 6'3" and wear a 30 in length on pants. Like I'm all. I'm like that. I'm like that bulldog on Bugs Bunny. You know what I mean? Yep. Big old head, big old body, legs about this stuff. Oh man, let's see. Matthew said last printer I had to be calibrated every time I used it. Couldn't handle writing. Yeah, that's a good point because I have one at my mom's house from way back in the day. I thought about grabbing that and putting it in the truck, and I sent her some ink because she needed it for something, and the damn thing's been sitting there, and it's like been moved around a few times, and now it's got to be calibrated. So, yeah, I think we'll run into a little bit of that. So, good point there. Tim West, $5 super chat. Thank you, sir. Cash. It's an old Mac. It's a pick of my uncle's truck. He hauled fuel for Auto Stop in Minnesota, Wisconsin in the 80s and 90s. I used to ride with him as a kid. Okay, there you go.
That is so cool. That's cool.
Yeah, that's I thought it like it had a tanker behind it. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. Let's see. Happy with Verizon Hotspot. Let me see. I wish I had a way to. Now I'm getting even pickier. I wish I had a way to mark these
comments that
these
you've
comments.
read.
I knew, yeah, where I knew where I was, so I could go back to them. With both feet in the house. Bless you.
Thank you.
That's a Catholic thing I heard. I looked into that one day. Why people say bless you. Something about the Catholics started that.
I thought it was, well, whatever. Old spirit, like back in the day, like spirits could leave or enter, like when you sneezed. I don't know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. With both feet in houses, happy with my Cascadia. Fourth quarter IFTA was 8.5 Pacific Northwest with light loads. Good stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good place to be. My IFTA in the fourth quarter was absolute garbage because I ran 70 mile an hour everywhere I went. I was testing it out to see the difference in fuel economy versus hours saved. Maybe like 60s one extreme and 70s the other. Maybe like 64, 65 is a good balance. I think that's a good balance because these Cascadias, with mine, whenever I start going over like 67, 68, that's when I notice it falls off. You got more spiders in there?
No, I thought I heard somebody knock on my door.
Woo, your company's there.
Did my wife fly into town?
That's that male masseuse you hired.
Yeah.
Oh man. Matthew says fate should come rent the old Volvo sitting in my yard. 48-foot flat would be better than those roach hotels. And the 12.7 doesn't spend so much time in the shop. Yeah, a Volvo with a 12.7, I love those. Why is that sitting in your yard? And how much for that?
Yeah, how much? I don't want to rent it.
Yeah, exactly. Buy it straight cash. Come on. Let's see. This ain't renting is king. This is cash is king. Let's see. Which software did you say you put on your new laptop? Who'd you get the software from? Snorelord. Yeah, Snorelord. If you don't know, great channel on YouTube, Snorelord. He does a morning coffee live a lot of days. It's a trucking channel, but he talks about more than trucking. Pretty smart guy. He's actually a really smart guy. In my opinion, I think he's really smart, and it's called Truckin Pro. I got the owner operator edition because I'm an owner operator. And if you got a carrier, if you got your own carrier, you know, your own numbers, they got one for that. But I went with the Truckin Pro. Can't tell you nothing about it yet because I ain't punched the first button on it yet. I downloaded it, and I bought this laptop just for that because I got a Chromebook back there for like my internet stuff.
Yep.
And I bought this laptop just for that, and I installed it, and I opened it and looked at it a little bit, but I was at home when I did it, and I was like, hang out with the kids or punch buttons on a laptop. You know, it's not even a question. Creepy Bushman says his best videos almost 4 million views.
Wow.
Woo, ball, that is doing it right there. You got to lower that
Look
brightness.
how cute my puppy looks.
Oh, dang, dog. Got you missing your dog. That's
Maybe you can see it better now. Hold on.
Damn that shop.
I turned the volume or the.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can see it. Oh, man.
She looks so cute. Evening from Schneider's yard.
What's that?
Oh, I was reading Nomadic Brit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry, I was blocking. I was blocking somebody. Block user. Okay, that's what I did. Yeah, it ain't doing it. What the heck? Come on. Weird. Block user. Try it again. DDD. An error has occurred. Okay, whatever. I can do it from the phone. Nomadic Brett says, evening from Schneider's Yard in Indianapolis. He's at the OC, not Orange County. That's what Schneider calls the yards. I had a buddy that used to work at Schneider, and he'd always say, I'm at the OC. And I'm like, speak English.
Operation Center? Is that what it stands for?
I think so, for sure. Yeah. Big Dog says, hurry up and get to Florida, Brett. Come on with it. Let's see. Got a linky link for Snorlord and the software. Just search Snorlord. It should come up. Like Snorlord Trucking or something like that. I drop him a link.
Yeah, I'll look it up real quick.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, do that for me. I gotta okay, Nomadic Brett blocked that guy. Thank you, Nomadic Brett. You know, if somebody's obviously a robot, you know, you guys can block them. I keep chugging these waters. I'm gonna step over to the catwalk and mount like a gargoyle, pee off my catwalk. You know what I'm saying? Nomadic Rick says, Big Dog stopping in Virginia to offload this tank tomorrow, then down to Savannah, swap tanks, then down to Florida. Damn, they got you planned out, man. They got you planned out. That's the way to be. Or you got yourself planned out. Do you self-dispatch? I thought I heard you say one time you was going to stay down south. So I didn't know if you do that or if somebody else did that. Let's see, James Best. I checked out James Best. Holy moly. Yeah, James is a really smart guy. He's got a lot to offer. You know, I'm not knocking him, but the ranting and raving, he got hard on it there for a while, and I kind of stopped watching for a little while. You know, I get tore up when people get all wound up like that. I get wound up with them. You know what I mean? Like, it don't take much for me to get all you know, tore up. Let's see. There we go. F8 Trucking's dropped the linky link. Yeah, go check out Snorlord, man. You guys, if you go over there and check out Snorlord, let him know Cash sent you, because I like him. I'd like to have him on my show one of these days.
Or mention the guy who dropped the link. One of the two.
Don't do that. Don't do that. He doesn't know who Fate is.
No, he doesn't.
But yeah, just letting you know we was talking about him. Good channel though. Good channel. Plays guitar. You know, that's one of my favorite things about being a member over there is he puts out the member only videos where he's jamming in his garage, and that dude can play. When he did the video where him and the guy were jamming, the guy was playing drums and he was playing guitar. I'm not gonna lie, I listened to that 3 or 4 times, man. That was a serious jam. Like, that's one of those, like, if you're having one of those, like, oh, I need a coffee type mornings, yeah, listen to that song. That'll get you pumped up. Here we go. Cool Truckin says, I run my microwave at 1,500 watts. Yeah, I have learned that, my hot plate, I upgraded my hot plate. Did you get your hot plate, by the way?
I don't have a truck to drive, so what's the point of buying stuff for a truck?
Exactly. Why bother? Why waste my money on truck crap? But I did see somebody had bought one of those through my link, so just wondering. But I upgraded my hot plate. I think next thing I upgrade probably will be my microwave. I got a little 700-watt one from Walmart.
That's exactly what I have.
I've got a 3,000-watt inverter in the truck, so I could get a much bigger microwave. And my problem is those little cheap ones, I took the glass plate out of it and threw it away because I got tired of going down the road hearing the damn thing clank, 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 clank,
Yes.
clank. Yeah. So I threw that sumbitch away at a TA one day. I was just like, I'm over it.
I'm gonna call this dealership again real quick.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we'll tell by the expression on his face what kind of news they're giving him. Let's see here. Adam says that's the problem, cash throwaway society. Yeah, I agree with you. I like to buy quality stuff, but sometimes economically it just makes more sense. Now, whenever I get a new microwave, I'm gonna get something nicer because the little cheap $700 one is man, it takes forever to do anything. Like if I want to heat up a can of soup, it's 3, 4, 5 minutes to heat up a can of soup that says 2 minutes on the thing. So I agree with you. A lot of people throw stuff away. It shouldn't be thrown away. It's a little different in a truck. You're in a truck, like it's hard to keep things forever because you don't get to clean it properly, Jackknife TV says HP 3772, nice small wireless printer. It's probably about the size of a paper towel roll. Also, if you get an inverter, get a pure sine wave inverter, your microwave and fridge will run so much better. Okay. Yeah, I don't have my refrigerator on an inverter. I have the Freightliner one, and then I've got this little Coleman one over here, which I've got something over the fan of right now. I'm sitting here not even paying attention. I got my curtain things, my reflectors sitting right in front of my damn cooler. That's not good. I will look into that. Let me hang on a second. While I'm talking about it, if you guys don't know, I have a second channel down in the description, Trucking with Diabetes. Go check that out if you want to. That's a good channel, I think. Everybody hit that like button for me. Get that like button. Big Red Truck Live Show. Let me see here. HP. What is it? HP 3772. I used to have a I used to keep one in the truck, but I don't anymore. And yeah, there's times I miss it. Yeah, there we go. Whoo, that is bright. That's bright. Well, that ain't it either. Damn, come on. Yeah, that's it right there. Yeah, I will I'll get me one of those ordered. $89 right there, it says. So that's about what I would expect to pay. That's really good, actually, because that's what you used to pay for them. Those things ain't went up in price at all. Adam says, you can't trust anybody nowadays. Got to check behind everybody that puts their hands on your vehicle. Yeah, for sure. for sure. Let's see. Just saw on that knew that an American Airlines flight aborted due to blown tires. Okay, I done read that one. Went through a couple of these already. This Trucking Life is Cashier Light Lizard. Come on with it. Let's see. Let's see here. He's back. He's back. What's up?
I don't drink. And I want to find the nearest liquor store.
Get a Uber Eats, dog. They deliver liquor.
I don't drink. That's a mistake. No, hopefully it should be ready tomorrow. Honestly, I don't get like direct answers. And I'm like, listen, I'm 2 miles away. He knows where I am. I'm like, do you need me to come up there? Like, would it be better if I came up there? He's like, no, we got this put back on. We're putting all the sensors back in the DPF filter, all the NOx sensors and stuff. We're putting that all back together right now. And then we got to add coolant. And I said, well, can you make sure you fill the coolant? Like, run the truck for a while, let it warm up, add more coolant. It's just, I don't want to sound like I'm being mean, but like, it's almost like a slower pace of life where I'm at. And I know that sounds weird, but like, I'm kind of in the middle of nowhere in Virginia.
It is. Earlier when you were off, I was talking about I stopped at Love's today to get the mesh mud flaps for the trailer because I was staying here all afternoon and then I don't have to leave till like 10 o'clock in the morning. And I said, that'll be a good little project. I'll get out there. I'll get my impact out. I'll get my tools out. I'll put the mesh mud flaps on. I stopped at Love's and, BFE, Arkansas. And I walked in there to the shop and I said, do you guys have the mesh mud flaps? And the girl looked at me that behind the counter like I had a third eye. She was like, mesh mud flaps? and then the tech was over there like, I don't know what he was doing, like taking apart a toy or something. And he looks back at me. He goes, mesh mud flaps? And I was like, yeah, mesh mud flaps. Like, you see them on lots of trucks. Obviously, you haven't been a tech long because what was funny about it is as I was saying it, there was a truck going through the lot with them on the trailer. And I was like, do you just go through life with your eyes closed? And then the guy goes, I got the Love's mud flaps. And I was like, what? You going to drill some holes in them? Like, what are we doing here? Like, I just turned around and walked off. I was like, Lord have mercy.
And they probably said as you were walking out the door, that dumb truck driver.
Yeah. What's that idiot talking about? Sterling says, keep on trucking over here 6 hours and I'm out of Texas. Come on with it. Get out of Houston. Get out while the getting's good. Houston traffic is probably still horrible right now. Adam says, I see now the duck head in the top right corner. Yeah, I got that duck head taken off there. I wish I could, I need to put me a white or a black background behind that. I did it that way so I could put that on a t-shirt. If you guys don't know, that's the new logo on my t-shirts. Yes, exactly. Give it about a week and you will have just thing, except it'll be red. You will have a red hoodie with that logo on it.
Nice.
So it's heading your way. I tell you what, here's the thing. Fly to DIY's house and you'll get it sooner. Should I have had that mailed to Virginia?
It would be here. By the time I left, it would be here. Here's the best thing. You know what? And I'm sure we all deal with this, but I talk about this a lot in my channel, like how supportive my wife is, like with what I do for a career. You know what? She just texted me, which means she's watching this. That a very sweet text. You know what I mean? Like, hang in there. Like, I need that stuff. I'll be honest. Like, that's so helpful. You know what I mean? So thank you, hon.
Right. Right. Forward me that so I can send it to my old lady and pretend I had that emotion. Uh, oh, man. Let's see. EJP Transport says this time of year it's hard to get good fuel mileage. The refinery has changed over to the winter blend of fuel, and it takes more fuel for the same amount of power. Yes.
Yep.
Yes. They replace your diesel with, you know,
Additive.
more, yeah, additives and more abrasive. It's not got as much lubricity, and it's just harder on everything to run winter blend fuel. And you better believe this time of year they cranking it out. They're cranking it out.
Where's this DIY guy you keep talking about? Is he coming in here?
He's probably doing his own live show right now with 9 different people. Thanks again, Brian Brock. $50 super chat. That's a super chat right there. Holy moly! I was gonna cook in the truck tonight, but damn, like after that, I may have to walk across the street get me a White Castle. Sterling, $5. Appreciate you. Sean, there we go. Fader, you Bob tell him back to Minnesota when fixed.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, you answered him. I just see that there. Damn, boy, you getting it done. You over here talking and chatting. Look at you, carrying on conversations with your old lady. Real multitasker. Sterling says Fate tried to book a power only along that route.
So I actually looked, and somebody DIY that books most 99.999% of my freight asked me if I wanted to do that, and the truth is, not really. Like, I just want to make sure the truck is running good, and God forbid I'm under a load and something happens. Would it be a good way to make some money? Yeah, it would. But I just want to, truthfully, I want to get this saga over with and get back to like a familiar area and take it from there.
Yeah. How are the power only rates looking out of that area? Did y'all look at them?
So I couldn't find any, but so I didn't go on the DAT low board. I did look at just some click and go apps, and I didn't find anything really close to me. And where I'm at, I can actually just drive south a little bit and then head north. So I really don't want to go out of my way to get a load. And
right.
And like I said, I just want to make sure the truck runs. I'd rather be put under a load near where my carrier is. That way, if something happens,
right. Yeah,
we can take care of it.
I think even if I was going to do a power only, I would wait till I got like halfway back to be even looking. And at that point, is it worth it? Because I would want to run, you know what I mean? Like I probably would wait till I got back to like Indiana to get a power only run, so I could put some miles on the truck, get everything, make sure we're good to go. Sean Fairman's in here. I got stuck in the Great Pumpkin Meltdown 4 days ago in Phoenix. It sucked. I'm not aware of that. You know what the Great Pumpkin Meltdown is?
No.
Hear anything about that? Me neither. I don't know what he's talking about. There you go. Everybody click on my boy, This Truckin' Life. That's a channel I really like right there. He's a hustler. And, these are the type of channels that I like to support. F8 Truckin here, This Truckin' Life, really, really putting the effort in. You know what I mean? They're not just floating through, and expecting everything to be given to them. YouTube, and especially YouTube Trucking. I've been at this for about 3 years. I feel like I was about a year late to the game. I feel like if I would have got going about a year earlier, I think my channel, because there wasn't as many channels to compete with. So I think I probably would have had like 20, 30,000 subscribers by now. But when I got in, the waters was already getting full. And it's crazy now. Like a lot of truckers have YouTube channels. So support these guys. This Truckin' Life, Fate, bunch of good guys in here. Sterling.
Cattle
hauling's good one. Shannon Thomas Trucking, another good one. They're out there. Sloppy Party Bottom. Where's the party at? The party's right here. The party is right here, Sloppy Party Bottom. Thanks for showing up. Thank you for showing up. Brian, kudos. Kudos to the coach in
Gadsden.
Gadsden. I've been there, I think. That's in Alabama, ain't it? It took them 6 hours to load me today. Yeah, that sounds like a place I've been before. I heard a joke today. I'm going to run it by you. You know what Murphy's Law is?
Yeah, what goes up must come down.
No. Murphy's Law. If it can go wrong.
It will go wrong?
No, Murphy's Law is, what is it? It's if you're not prepared, that's when the bad things will happen, when you're not prepared. That's Murphy's Law. Like, if you don't Google it. If you don't have your breakdown and your maintenance fund built up, your truck will probably break on you. That's Murphy's Law. You looking this up is going to set my joke up way better, I think.
Okay, yeah, here it is. So what goes up must come down? I know that's some sort of law too. Crap.
That's just a saying. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, Murphy's Law, the first law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong.
Okay. There you go.
All right, tell me the joke.
All right. So you heard of Murphy's Law. Have you heard of Cole's Law?
Yeah.
What's that one?
Coleslaw is like just a bunch of cabbage and stuff like that mixed together.
Cole's Law.
Oh, I thought you said coleslaw. You sure you want to tell me this joke? I might not have the intelligence level to grasp what you're saying.
No, that was way funnier than the joke.
No, I haven't heard of Cole's Law.
No, you already did the punchline. You ask people, what's Cole's Law? And they say, I don't know what's Cole's Law. You say, it's finely chopped cabbage and mayonnaise. Oh, man. Whoo. Next level entertainment here, boys. I see why DIY is not here. He don't want to put his name on this. On this train wreck. Let's see. Cool Truckin says, can't wait to join you on your trucking with diabetes. I sure have a story to tell. Okay, yeah, go over there, subscribe. Tell us all about it. Let's see. Sean Fairman, I dropped a deuce and a pilot in honor of you too. Won't have a channel. Okay, hey. Hope everything came out okay. That's the someone took a dump joke, right? Hope everything come out okay. There's Sterling's link. Look at there. He's got the custom URL.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that as soon as I get done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's go through those settings. There's a lot of things like you can set it to where your description is like pre-uploaded for your videos on there too. Like you don't have to upload a description every time.
Yep, I do that all the time.
Yeah. Sloppy Party Bottom's digging you. He says Fate is handsome. Where you at, Sloppy Party Bottom? You anywhere near Virginia?
Oh, here we go. It's Newton's Law. Newton's Law, thanks to my wife. Newton's Law, what goes up must come down.
Okay. At least someone knows what's going on in here. Me and you can't even handle a simple joke together. Oh, man. Okay. Thor's thin, crooked, uncircumcised wiener. Dang. Who is Thor? It says just beating my way up to Minnesota. I don't get that.
Well, there's a YouTuber named Thor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Like the people I watch on YouTube are kind of in this chat right now. You know, like I ain't seen DIY yet, but you know, like I don't know. I hang out with my crowd. It's, you know, like, I don't know. I like to hang out with the people I know. Social Limit says police officer in Ottawa save on fuel by taking it from the truckers. Yeah. What up with that CNN reporter on there telling everybody to take the fuel? I'm like, is that not the dumbest thing ever? You want someone to leave, so they say steal their fuel. Like,
You're kidding me. Somebody said that?
no. Yeah, she was an analyst for CNN. She tweeted that.
Does she have
To,
a job? She should be
uh,
fired for that.
it's all Asian My covered this. My boy Alex over on Asian My, he covered this. Basically, she tweeted an apology, like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and it's all good. There's no consequences in this world these days. It's like, um, I don't know. It's like there's either no consequences or extreme consequences. There's no like middle ground. But whatever. I just thought it was stupid. It's like if you want someone to move a truck, if you slash the tires, suspend their license, and take their fuel, they're not going anywhere, you dumbass. But anyway, that's just me. TJ Jones, Bull of the Woods in the house. What up, TJ Jones? Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. Where we at on likes? Can we get 100 likes tonight?
Ooh, I should probably like the video.
Can we get 100 likes? I'm not seeing the likes on this video over here. I don't know if it shows it when I'm on StreamYard. Yeah, I don't know where I would see that. Maybe if I logged into a different account, it might show it. Because I am watching on my account over here. Let me see. I would like to see a live show get 100 likes. That'd be pretty cool. Let's see here.
I noticed that live shows do really well.
Some of them do. Yeah, it's not showing it. I don't know. Maybe where it's on StreamYard. I logged into my Trucking with Diabetes, 320 subscribers. Thank you guys very much for that. I probably should have dropped a link while I was logged in over there. Let me correct that error. Let's see. Big Dog Triggers says DIY broke the cardinal rule. Don't hang with your boys on Valentine's Day and not the wife. Yeah, that's I hate to give him a hard time, and I don't want to pile on, but yeah, that's day one stuff right there. That'll get you in some trouble right there. I actually forgot it was Valentine's Day. My old lady texted me early in the morning, and I was like, "Oh, okay, it's Valentine's Day."
Yeah. So. I remembered a couple of days before Valentine's Day and ordered flowers and stuff like that. I mean, I had somebody go pick up flowers for me for my wife and my daughters because by the time I wanted to order them, they couldn't get to my house in time for Valentine's Day.
So somebody had to save you?
Yep. I'm bad at that stuff. I mean, I have no problem like admitting I'm bad at those things. I forgot Mother's Day last year. I don't like that. That's not a habit I want to like get into, but I'm bad at remembering those dates.
Yeah, like I said, we handled it the other day, so we got that taken care of. Let's see. I'm looking for Uncle Willie's uncle or something on here. He's giving me a hard time. Where's this guy at? I want to put it up on the screen before I block him for life. Let's see. Hell, I don't know where it's at. I done lost him anyway. What did he say? It was funny. Maybe he took his own comment down. Maybe he did like a traditional Japanese samurai and fell on his own sword on the way out the door. Uncle Willie was hidden by Nomadic Brit. Oh, Nomadic Brit, don't hide people like that for me. Real people, I don't care if they say whatever. I like to put them on blast.
I see what he said.
He said I'm a shit bag.
Yeah.
Uncle Willie, if me talking about that offends you very much, then this channel ain't for you. By all means, goodbye, sayonara, take care, my friend. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, I don't get upset by people like that. Like, it is what it is. I say don't get too caught up in YouTube. You know, like Uncle Willie there. James Best is probably not your friend, so you going around defending him probably makes no sense. You know,
And you didn't say anything bad.
No, I just said I haven't watched it in a while. You know, but that guy said James Best probably unsubscribed from me. I don't care. Like, I don't care. Tim West. I'll get it right eventually.
You read that one already.
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. I skipped around and it messed everything up. Kitty Cat's in the house. Thanks for being here. Big Dog, Faye, remember nice guys finish last at the dealership. Yeah, I was going to say, I got a little saying around my house. Nice guys finish last, except in the bedroom. Come on. Sorry, Mom. Let's see. I can talk more shit in a $2 radio, man. I got a little thing. I got something for everything. So, yeah, anytime somebody says nice guys finish last, I always say, yeah, except in the bedroom. Adco, my fuel economy might have a 9, 3.9, 4.9. Ow. 3.9. Come on with it. Adco says, I will be on time more than likely. Okay. Let's see. Sean says, are you slowing down speed since fuel spiked? Yeah, I'm kind of playing that game a little bit. I was doing some testing. You know, I did bump it up in the fourth quarter, and boy, it hurt. It hurt. It was just horrible fuel economy. I was doing a lot of liquid loads, and I was trying to run 70 mile an hour everywhere. And, you know, it's just like that last 5 mile an hour when you're speeding up, like getting on the freeway, that last 5 mile an hour, that's a hard 5 mile an hour to get, you know, and then any little hill you come to, you're paying to keep that speed. Yeah, it's the way it is. So
do you back out of hills? Like, I back out of hills a little bit. I don't keep. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I don't keep my throttle at 100% when I'm climbing hills. You know what I mean? You know, even if I'm on cruise control, I'll back out of the hill and try and watch my boost gauge a little bit, because I already get in the winter. I already get pretty crappy fuel mileage in my mind. So if I'll gain what I lose going up the hill, going down it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, that boost gauge is your friend. If you're an owner-operator and you don't have a boost gauge, it's only because there's not a boost gauge in your truck. More than likely, your truck is sending that information. It's just you don't have a gauge. Get a gauge or buy a scan gauge. Just make sure you get a scan gauge D. Make sure it's got a D on it for diesel. Scan gauge D. They sell those at Advance Auto. They sell them all over the internet. It hooks up to your data port, so you may have an issue with your e-log. So I don't know how you handle that, but my truck has NavTech, which is topographical cruise control. So it lets out of it on the hills and regains it on the downside. It drives it like you would drive it, basically. There you go. There you go. The Viking warrior sign for I love you.
My daughter just texted me.
Oh, okay. There you go. We'll clean it up a little bit. Kids in the house.
No, she's old.
Oh, okay. I figure, you know, like 12 is the new 18 these days. You know, it's like the stuff we knew when we were 18. Hell, kids know it when they're like 10 now. It's unbelievable. You know, the internet and all. Now, like, I think about the internet, you know, the first time I ever got on the internet, I was probably in like the 5th grade. And I mean, it was like a basic, you talking about the most basic internet, you know. I don't even think I got on the internet until I was in like
junior high, to be honest with you. We did like the computer stuff where like you typed and then it printed out on that huge printer. Remember how it would print out all that paper and you
Uh-huh.
would tear it? But the internet, like I remember playing Oregon Trail in like 5th or 6th grade. And then I want to say like 7th grade is when we got in the internet. And it took
Yeah.
forever. Remember you'd hear the dial tone and
Yeah. It was worthless. I mean, it
yeah.
really was. It was worthless. So yeah, imagine having, the internet in your pocket like kids do now with Google and everything. It's crazy. Agco, he likes to pull them heavy loads. He's getting 3.9 to 4.9 miles per gallon.
My goodness.
He takes the heavy ones and says, tag it on to the rate con. Yeah, luckily, you're in a market where you can do that. You are. This Trucking Life says, from experience, do any of you know what a Detroit Series 60 12.7 gets in miles per gallon on a pre-emissions Freightliner Columbia?
Ooh.
Tell us about it. You just drove one of those, didn't you?
Is it a 3.7? Is that what his is, or is his bigger?
What do you mean? Gearing?
Yeah, well, the
No, he's got a
liters.
12.7.
Okay. I averaged like 6.5, 7 miles a gallon the entire time. It didn't matter. It didn't matter what climate I was driving in, warm or cold. It was exactly that. And honestly, like that's where I wish I drove a truck that just was consistent with fuel mileage. You know what I mean? But I ran it at low RPMs.
Right, and it's on winter fuel, so it'd probably do a little better in the summer. Yeah,
He would be the guy to ask. He would know exactly what he gets in that truck.
yeah, I would say 7 is pretty consistent, but you also got to think too. That's that's a well maintained truck. That's that truck's got some improvements for fuel economy. So I would say if you treat it right, you maintain it right, you should be a 7 to 7 plus truck. I drove a 2003 Columbia with a 12.7 and a 10 speed for about 8 months, but honestly, it was like at the very beginning of me driving a truck, so I couldn't tell you what the fuel economy was. It didn't even have a Jake brake on it. We're talking old school. Let's see. Cool trucking. That's my point. Okay. Sean Fairman says national average 388. Oh, that was for last week, and fuel went up like 20 cents just from Saturday to Monday. I bet next week, it's like 420, 430 national average. Crazy, man. Crazy. Like, yeah. If you told people, like, I mean, that's probably 40 to 50 cents higher than just a month ago.
Oh, easily. And not that long ago
Yeah.
with fuel discounts. So like it probably was $3 a gallon, like 3 something, but not that long ago. I remember like kind of bragging saying, I haven't even spent $3 on fuel yet. And that wasn't that long ago. You know what I mean?
Right. There's I always judge fuel going through Wisconsin. North Point's got a billboard, a big electronic billboard. And I always judge fuel right there because I remember during COVID, there went my monetization. Damn it. Slip up and say that word. Really, if you say it one time, they'll take you down money. Like the ad money, not the super chats. Yeah, the last 3 or 4 lives I've done, I have had to go in and like have them reevaluate my live feed just because they keep taking all my ad money. But I remember going through Wisconsin back in the middle of the worst part of it, when things were just at their worst, like probably April of 2020. And I remember that billboard said $1.88 a gallon.
Wow.
$1.88 a gallon. I went by the other day, and I think last time I went by it was at $3. It was like $3.19 or something like that. And I was thinking, damn, that's literally like $1.50 higher. Like, so yeah. Adam says AAA. He looked it up. AAA says $3.86. Yeah, I guarantee you next week it'll be over $4 a gallon average when they come out with it. I think they come out with that on Monday is when they update that. So, Sean says up 2 cents today. Yeah. Craziness, man. Just absolute craziness. Let's see here. That show not for me anymore. Yeah, no disrespect to James. I wasn't trying to be that way, but it's like he's a smart guy. I mean, you don't get to where he's at being a dumbass. But the getting riled up, man. It's like it stresses me out, honestly. I grew up around a bunch of hillbillies that fought all the time. It's like I don't, like I'm not a fan of arguing and stuff like that. Creepy Bushman, best video. Okay, I read that one. He's at the Schneider yard. Let's see if I can get that done. An error has occurred. Let me get to some comments I haven't read here. There's Nomadic Brett dropping Snorlord. There we go. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, everybody check out that. There it is again. If you didn't get it the first time, I wonder, because that one is different. You notice yours is different than Nomadic Brett. The one he left, Snorlord's channel. Interesting. He's got like a caveman on his thing there. So
I gave you the right one.
Okay. Yeah, see the one Nomadic Brett put up is different. That's why
I wonder if that's a video.
Maybe.
I wonder if that's a video.
Okay, yeah, that would make sense. Let's see here. Let's see. Adam says Nomadic Brett honked as you go through Roanoke on southbound 81. I like Roanoke. That's a cool city. I used to go there all the time with USA Truck. And, they used to leave me sitting there for days at a time doing resets. So I got out and explored it a little bit. I like it. Catfish Mike says, I did all mine with LED on my Cascadia and have mesh mud flaps, and you can get them at Freightliner truck centers. Okay, yeah, I like truck centers. Those are good dealers. I'll check into it. I got my last ones at a truck stop, Sock Center.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Sock Center up there on 94.
94.
They got the mesh mud flaps they got them on a really good price up there. I got mine for like $25 a piece or something like that. And they're not like the
Alexandria area.
Yeah, I don't know. I was picking up a load up there somewhere. Let's see, what was it? Yeah, they're the heavy duty ones, not like the little thin ones like UPS runs, like the really thin, like the fly swatter ones. Mine are like the thicker ones, but I wouldn't mind the fly swatter ones like UPS uses. Those things are actually really tough. I've had those on a truck before, and they're tough, man. Those things hold up better than you think.
I haven't put mine on yet. I've had a couple of mud flaps sitting in my spot at the shop, and I just haven't had time to put them on yet.
Right. Yeah. A new channel I found that I really like is Trucking and Fixing with Ryan. He's a former diesel mechanic and owner-operator who is starting his own carrier. I think he also has a farm as well. Okay.
Oh, is that the guy from Ohio?
Don't know. I've never heard of it. I'll have to look that one up. Cattle Holland says 10% off those mesh mud flaps. you want on that Truckers B2B. Okay, I'll have to look them up on there. I forget about that. I signed up for that and I forget about it a lot. Like, they've got some absolute deals. Um, some absolute deals. We're getting in the crazy parking at this truck stop now. There's a guy parked on the curb over here that should not be parked on this curb. Like, he is making it a toll. Like, this flatbed's going to have to back up. He don't, like, I get it, find a parking spot, but man, you make everybody's day harder when you park like that sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's going to have to go around that guy. I don't like parking like that for the fact of, you get people come through sleepy in the middle of the night and they ain't watching what they're doing. And this flatbed with his spread axle flatbed, that's probably a 53-foot spread axle because he's got about, I don't know, he's got 3 foot hanging off that back axle. So that's probably a 53 spread axle. That thing has got a horrible turning radius. Somebody like that take your hood off real quick. Thanks for the heads up on that. Hey, there's a DIY. Come on. At 6:43, he sent that guide. I'm so far behind on everything. So yeah. Where you at, DIY? You in the doghouse? You sleeping on the couch?
I got a text from him that he said he's driving.
Oh, he's working, driving, or driving like, he's buying up everything in the Midwest right now. I wonder if he's going to get a piece of equipment.
Yeah, he is.
Let's see. OM says, do you have a generator on the truck? No, but I have been doing some research on that. Buying a toolbox, mounting a toolbox on the side of the frame rail and putting a generator in it. I have been looking into that. I do not. I have a bunk heater, so in the winter I just run that, and I run my inverter off my batteries, and then when it starts beeping at me, I crank the truck up, let it run. But yeah, this String of Life says, Nomadic Brit, do they have a kitchen at Schneider Yard? Some of the best eating I ever had on the road was at the one in Charlotte. Okay, so they have like an actual like cafeteria. Man, your trucking, cool. Your trucking company's big when you got a freaking cafeteria. Good night, all. Big Dog's out of here. 2 hours and 23 minutes. We've been killing it. Entertaining these folks, educating these folks, annoying these folks. We're doing it all tonight. We are doing it all. Nomadic Bread, this String of Life. Yes, all the van yards have kitchens, so always buy omelets at Gary Yard and here in Indianapolis. Just got a burger and fries. Dang. Nice. Yeah, everybody see String of Life, take it out. Yeah, I'm gonna find me some food here in a minute. I'm getting a little hungry. Probably cook a pound of hamburger. I am. I'm cheap. Pound of hamburger. That's literally like half my meals. Pound of hamburger. It's easy. It's quick. I don't care.
But is it working?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, carbs are the enemy. There's no carbs in hamburgers, so I either put a little salt, pepper on it, or I'll put a little hot sauce if I'm feeling that way, or a little mustard on it. I don't know. I'm not a real fancy eater. I'm more of just, I got to have something,
Yep. I'm the same way.
So I can cook a couple eggs and be just as happy as, going out for a fancy dinner. Jackknife says, I highly recommend an air fryer. It cooks fast and good. Banging steaks, chicken, fish, and fried veggies. Yeah, I think if I was going to get an air fryer, I would get one of those convection ovens like Kelly Patterson's guy on 18-Wheel Shelf channel. I'll give a shout out there to Kelly. Basically a convection oven, an air fryer is a convection oven. It's and you could, it's a lot bigger. That convection oven. I don't know. I'm running out of room back there, honestly, with microwaves, and I had an Instapot. I left that thing at the house. I just don't have the room for it. You know, I want a printer. I want a sauna. I want, you know what I mean? Like, I'm running out of room back there, you know?
Do you still have your passenger seat in, or have you taken that out?
No, I still have my passenger seat. That's where my Coleman cooler resides.
Oh, okay.
And I honestly, for a while, I thought about taking the um, passenger side seat out and building some shelves over there, but I have something else in the truck that really I couldn't put the shelves in there right now. I haven't talked about what I got over there yet. I'm gonna do a video on it, but it's a whole thing. So right now, passenger seat is not really in the way. So and I like the cooler being up higher, you know, so I can reach over and use it while I'm going down the road. But
Yep.
yeah, I just need to buy some 3/4 inch plywood and build a shelving system for that top bunk.
Yep.
You know, get some good hardware where, like, you know, I can lock the doors closed and put some rubber padding in them so everything don't bounce around in there. And yeah. E6 Truck says, hey, look, DIY is out of timeout. Yeah, we've been waiting on DIY 2.5 hours over here. And where's he at? Fate, you reside in Virginia? ? I'll have to stop by to visit you and the puppy dog. I don't think the puppy dog's with him. Puppy dog stays home, right?
Yep. She's been in the truck like a couple of times with me, not for long hauls, but she likes to be at home. That's where the kids and wife are. She doesn't want to be cooped in the truck.
Yeah, that's a rough life for a dog, especially if the dog is like older and has never experienced that.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's hard to bring an older dog on a truck that's never been on a truck. But I don't know. Who am I to say? Because I've never had a dog in the truck. I have a hard enough time feeding and washing my own self. So, you know.
I wouldn't want the added responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, too. Let's see. Got my volume down a little bit. I cracked my windows here. I don't want to be blaring out too much. Nomadic Brit Sean talking about the computers down at Schneider. Yeah, we heard about that the other day. Schneider computers went down, man. That's crazy for a company like that. This Truckin' Life, thank you. Yeah, it's a good channel, guys. Check him out. Jamie O in the house. Jamie O says, just turned on update on the Mac. Yeah. You just got off the phone with them. What's the deal?
It should be ready in the morning.
Ready in the morning. Okay. Yeah, let us know. Backwoods in the house is the original This Trucker's Life. There you go. There's a link for that. This Trucker's Life. Let's see. Hit that like button, everybody. Yeah, appreciate it. Likes do matter. YouTube likes that, you know. YouTube likes that. There we go. Give you a little bit more perspective of what's going on behind him there. Fate's on a bridge. If you guys
this
don't
close
know,
to jumping. This close.
We're trying to talk him out of jumping. It ain't worth it. Let's see. There's several channels named close to mine. Yep. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Yeah, hey, there you go. This Truckin' Life. He understands. Okay. Let's see what we got. Let's run through a few of these. Cashier's Light Lizards. I've seen that one earlier. Grafton in the house. There's my logical friend Grafton. Live long and prosper, right? This Train Life says, if America truckers do any type of freedom convoy, we're going to have to walk because fuel prices are too high. Yeah. I got a video I'm working on right now about doing protest. You know, I give you guys a sneak peek. Got 48 in the house. I don't think driving your truck in a convoy is the way to protest. You need to leave your business at home because you piss off the government, and I hate to say it, but they got the upper hand. We don't live in the society where we're going to do a takeover anymore. It just don't work like that. You can't. They got us too divided. You know, red team, blue team. They got us. They got us until we all unite. You know, I say we start a new one. I'm on the green team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Or maybe not green. Hell, pick a color. I'm on the gold team. I don't care the color.
So that's the problem. I shared that in my live earlier this morning was there's no room for conversation between this aisle and this aisle. It's either
Right.
this or this. There is no room for conversation, which there lies the problem. If we communicated and put like our biases aside and like just had conversations with people, we would be that much stronger. That's how we need to unite. Like as not just truckers, as a society, that's how we unite.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, so my take on it is leave your asset and your business at home. And what I think we should do is like the fine folks in Minneapolis and just get about 10,000 of us together and we all walk out on the freeway.
Are you serious?
I sure as hell wouldn't park my truck in the road.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
No, I'm not serious about shutting down the freeway. I think that's stupid. You can get people killed doing that, you know. No, I think honestly, to make real change, and I'm not knocking these people, you know, if they think that's the way to make change, then by all means go make change. But you won't catch me parking my truck in the roadway because I'm against that. I don't think you're going to get results doing that. You're going to turn the public against us doing that. You know, it's like, I think we need to bring a sensible opinion and a sensible lifestyle expose, if nothing else. The American public needs to see what truckers go through, basically.
Well, and they'll hide that at every opportunity. They will hide the fact that for how long did we not even have restrooms that we could use? They literally, and I mean, I'm not trying to be rude or whatever, but like they did treat us at certain places like animals because that was how that business thought they had to conduct business. So they shut down bathrooms, they shut down things for like simple necessities, showers.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're not going to show that. They're
yeah.
But it should be shown.
If you want to, you know, if you really want to, here's my thing on a trucker protest. You really want to affect it. You really want to push it. You know, number one, what are we protesting? This trucker freedom convoy thing. You know, they need to put it in writing. What do we want? You know, like I'm not a fan of like, let's just go have a convoy. Like if we're going to try to get change, let's try to get change. But I also think social media is where you need to make the change. Like you can get way more people involved doing it that way. And instead of parking your truck in the street, park it in a safe, secure lot. And just don't haul freight.
Here,
if you don't like it, don't haul freight.
You know, the convoy's talking about well, I don't want to. Yeah, like I agree with why they all banded together. 100% agree with it. And I actually think it speaks a little bit to what I just said, because I guarantee you every trucker that's there does not have like the same political stance on every issue. I guarantee it. But you know what? They came together under one issue and like talked about it and they banded together. That is how that's how you unite. That is exactly how you unite.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
No, you're right. You're right.
I am saving a lot of fuel. Thanks for reminding me.
Oh, me. Yeah, I think I think if you don't like what's going on, you don't go park in the street, because I'm anti that. I mean, I always say, if your house is on fire and you're parked in the street and your house is burning down, or if I'm just going to, like, if let's face it, if they do this whole little thing, and they do their thing. Sorry, I'm a little distracted here. They do their thing, and your kid's in an ambulance trying to get to the hospital, and they're blocking the street. Like, don't, like, be prepared. Be prepared. They're gonna move that truck after it's been burnt. You know what I mean? Like, it's not the way to go about it, I don't think. And I know I'm probably gonna catch a bunch of hell. People, you're a commie, this, that, and the other. No, I'm not. Like, but you got to be smart about this stuff. Like if you don't like it, don't haul the freight. Like, that's as simple as I can put it. Sorry, I'm trying to get a banner going here. Let's see here. How much money you spending on fuel tonight, Fate?
On fuel? We haven't. I haven't spent money on fuel in. I don't even remember the last time I drove. I met the other driver on, I think it was Thursday. So I haven't bought fuel in almost a week.
Whew.
But I think my truck is sitting on full tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Cash App.
Yeah, there we go. I meant to make that as a banner. Let's see. Maybe I messed that up. How do I make that a banner?
No idea.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Jackknife TV, $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Says, stay home. They can't smear you with lies if you just stay home. They can't say you're violent, racist, or any of the other BS they're pushing. Exactly. That's my take on it right there. You are 100% correct. That is how I see it. If you don't like what's going on, don't haul the freight. As far as changing things, like, look at the Canadians. Did all that really accomplish anything they were going for?
I think we're in a different position than that, though. Like, us here in the States, and I'm not a smart enough human being to know what's right or what's wrong, but I think they were mandating certain things to, like, cross the border. Canada, I know Canada has big cities like Toronto, and you get over to British Columbia area and Vancouver, but there's not a lot. Like, I used to go to Canada all the time. There isn't a lot. Once you get through, like, that big city, there's nothing there. You know what I mean? You're driving hours to other cities. So crossing the border for a Canadian trucker, like, that's how they make their money, and I don't know. I don't want to say the wrong thing on here. Like, I don't believe in mandates. I'll just say that. I don't believe in them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I mean, I agree. I'm a straight man. I don't like mandates. You know what I mean? I don't like dating men. Nothing against it if that's what you're into, but it just ain't for me. I don't prefer to date men, so you can keep your mandates. And I've had people accuse me on here of, like, saying I did this or I did that. Like, I've always been pro, do what you want with your body. If you want to put a mask on your body, put a mask on your body. If you don't. For me, that's the way I see it.
Yeah, I
You know,
and what you choose to do is what you choose to do, whether that's,
right,
whatever you choose to do is your choice, and nobody should attack you for like your choice. But then
right,
you should not attack other people for their choice, and we shouldn't have
yeah,
an overseeing body force us to do something. Like,
right.
I don't want to screw your channel.
You're fine. You're fine. If they can hate on us, they hate us because they ain't us. RJ says keep the styrofoam and cardboard that the class pays pumps and no more rattling going down the road. Okay, keep the coupe styrofoam and
Oh,
cardboard.
it probably comes in. I'm sure that was
Oh,
voice.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
talking
yeah,
about your plate
yeah.
rattling in
That's
the microwave.
oh yeah, yeah. Eventually it busts apart though. Um, and I bought that cheap one. I don't even know if it had styrofoam in it. That was a cheap setup. Let's see here. Creepy Bushman ask him if he has blinker fluid. Yeah, for sure, for sure. RJ, talk to text. Yeah, jacked it up. Yeah, no, I get that. I get that. Um, I'm getting notification from TikTok. I must be getting views over there. Acto says, I don't like losing momentum. I like the speed limit. Yeah. I'll let out of it going up a hill though, because it's rough on your truck having
If
that
you're,
turbo boost.
yeah,
Um, that's like I was behind. I had a guy pass me in Texas yesterday, and he was riding a little car's. I mean, just right up on a little car, doing 75 or whatever. Um, sleeper truck hauling some sort of aggregate, rock or something. Big hood truck, standard Texas truck. And Lord have mercy, he was Jake brake to full throttle, Jake brake to full throttle, Jake brake to full throttle. And I'm just going, how hard is that on that truck to be full Jake brake, and he was one of those, he had the stacks on it, so I'm sure it tickled his ass, and that's why he liked it so much. You know what I mean? He one of them drivers. I always think that, when them boys are Jake breaking through the parking lot, I'm like, oh, he must be getting ready to pull over and handle his business because he likes how that feels on his taint or something. I don't know. Oh, me chalk them up, chalk them up. I'll knock them down. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, Jake brake to full throttle. Like, you got to be getting like 3 miles a gallon out of that truck. Doing 75 mile an hour like that. Come on with it. Um, you know, I'll lose a little momentum on the hill. I ain't afraid of that. I'll tell you, when I pull a hill, like I'm pulling a mountain, like say I'm coming up Mont Eagle or something. Um, I run my truck where if I need to gain speed, I could gain speed.
yep.
Like it's never on the floor at hammer time. It's never. Like I'll back off of it a little bit to get it in the right RPMs. My truck pulls best at about 1,400 RPMs. That's the top. Excuse me. That's the top of my torque range.
Yep.
My truck produces the best torque between like 1,000 and 1,400 RPMs. So I kind of put it up toward the top, like 13, 1,400, because I want my boost pressure up and all. You want some power coming to the engine. You're pulling a mountain, but at the same time, I don't want it full throttled, just being dogged at 1,600 RPMs. Because once you go past 1,400 RPMs on my engine, you're wasting energy because you're out of the torque band.
Mm-hmm.
You're out of it. So, yeah, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. Adco says, blessings to you, Fate. This too shall pass. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Appreciate that. Adco's a good guy. He's been around the channel for a long time. Good night, Adco. He's out of here. Yeah. He's a good guy. Good guy. Let's see here. I'm killing this name, but I tried every time. El Melruzo says, I like when you say, come on with it. Yeah. That's that old school trucker right there. Old school trucker. Come on with it. I use it as a punchline more than anything. Usually when I say something stupid, I follow it up with come on with it. Echo said, the wind blows in Wyoming. You couldn't get me to do LTL in Wyoming. Hell to the no. Whenever I spell Wyoming, I put an H in it. Why? Wyoming? You know what I mean? I know people love it out there, but boy, it's just not for me. Just not for me. Wyoming just unsubscribed from me, by the way, if you guys don't know. Matthew says, I miss forums. Yeah, you can get some good information over there sometimes at some of the forums. Nobody Ray says, this time last year I was averaging $2.55 a gallon. There you go. Straight up at $1 to it. You know, that's crazy. That's crazy. Lone Pine Transportation QT in Weatherford, Texas is $3.62. Yeah, that's about what I was seeing today. I like the QT. I don't get a discount at the QT, but honestly, their fuel prices compete with my discounts. They typically, and another thing I like at QT is I can run my credit card at the pump.
Right.
So I don't have to go in. Like if I just need DEF, a lot of times, like if I need DEF or reefer fuel, I'll just pull into a QT, run the card at the pump, do what I got to do, and I'm on my way. Michael Rutherford in the house, is Mudflap better than RTS? You would have to compare those. If you have an RTS, Mudflap is free. So, by all means, check it out. There's the Mudflap running at the bottom. There you go. Mudflap code. I'm trying some things here. Let's see. There it is. I'm trying to figure out how you get it up there. Okay, here we go. Maybe you got to do that and do that. Let's see what we got now. Bam, there you go. Mudflap code. I'm getting better at this. I don't know. Compare them. That's the best thing you can do. Mudflap's pretty damn good in a lot of spots. You getting sleepy over there?
I am.
I'll
keep going. If you're still game, I'm still game. I just gotta grab something real quick.
Yeah, go for it. Hey, keep your hands out of your pants. I didn't know that's what he meant. Sorry, kids. East Texas Trigger says, I remember seeing $1.18 a gallon in Central Texas, summer 2022. Yeah. Fuel was damn good back then. Ooh, that was tasty. Stephen Nicholas, hey brother man, thanks very much for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. Jack Nice says, I get about 6.2, 6.8, 7 miles per gallon, 9400i mid roof with a reefer. I love a 9400i. Come on with it. Love those trucks. On somewhat flat ground, not now. LOL. Fuel module is leaking. Probably getting like 4 right now. Got the ISX 870 ISX. I love those trucks, man. I put about 250,000 miles on the 9400, and I enjoyed it. I did much enjoy it. Let's see here. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to that. Ooh, I can do both. Come on with that. Check that out. Got the cash out. Got the Mudflap. Damn, we are selling like a madman over there. Let's see. Michael Rutherford says 4.2 a gallon or 4.22 a gallon here in North Carolina. There you go, 4.22 in the North Carolina area. Damn it, boy. Steven's back at the OTR game. Gotta love that. Oh, my back, my neck and my back. I need me a nice office chair in here to do this. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, that felt good. That was money. That was money. I got to learn to use my computer with my left hand, maybe. Dominant hands and whatnot. Nomadic Brit says the link input was this morning's live. Okay, yeah, we got you. We got you. Fate figured it out for me. Jackknife TV hit my channel up. Yeah, everybody check out Jackknife TV. He was on with DIY last night.
I actually watched a couple of his videos today. He replaced a fuel sending unit and talked about, like I said, he showed a video on rates.
Okay. Josh Rayburn says, yes, he is from Ohio. Works for Landstar. Yeah.
That guy is no longer driving truck. He started his own mobile repair service. I know exactly the channel he's watching about. I watch that channel.
Right. Boy, I've been thinking for about 2 or 3 years now of doing that, doing mobile repair. It's like, a lot of changing, get these national accounts and, rent me some commercial space, get me a tire account, stack some tires up and, do some easy stuff, change some, not easy work, but technically easy, like changing, hoses and alternators. Basically you run parts. Yep. A lot of it is you going and getting parts and bringing it out, slapping a little part on here and there. Okay, so Josh says he is from Ohio. Jay now says it would be so much better if we just parked it for a month at home and voice our concerns on social media. Yeah. Tweet at your local news. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have started reaching out to some local news organizations, and I let them know, hey, you know what could blow up my YouTube channel? Been on the news. Man, I'm telling you right now, I'm in this to play the game. You know what I mean? Like, I'm playing the game. I've been at this live show for 3 hours right now. Like, I'm in it to win it, dog. It says then the government and mainstream media can't smear us or make us or make up lies. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, parking, we need the public on our side. You know what I mean? And say I did go on the local news, that would be one of my top things I would want to talk about. Like, as truckers, we need the support of the public. They need to, they need to understand the sacrifice that truckers make. It's not like we're doing it for selfless reasons. We're doing it for the money, but at the same time, you can't mandate everything and turn us where we ain't got restrooms and, we got to be able to live on the road, Yep. Like when they shut all the restaurants down in Illinois at 6 p.m. So you can't catch COVID from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Oh, hell. That must be the only time you can catch it, because they close them at 10 and open them at 6. And I'm like, well, what am I to do? Like, in the given, I think all truckers should have food in the truck and all this, that, and the other. But let's just say, why can't I go into Love's at 11 p.m. when I could have went in there at 9 p.m.? Like, what's the difference? What's the difference of going to Hardee's at 9 versus 11?
Yeah, there isn't a difference.
Right. So, yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Let's see. That guy's buying an old shop out in Ohio to repair trucks and stuff he used to work for Landstar. And now I think he's got his own authority too. Okay, good deal. Good deal. I'll have to check that guy out. Ryan.
He sold his truck.
Oh, okay. Well, sometimes you got to get out the game. I can say I've been in and out of it a few times. Jackknife TV, Green APU. They're good, Cash. I've been toying around the idea of buying a small diesel engine, hook it up to an alternator and charging the batteries and then running everything off inverter. Yeah, if you've got shore power on your truck, like most trucks have shore power, if you've got a generator, you can just hook that generator to that shore power, and run electrify your truck. If I get a generator on my truck, that's what I'll do. I'll run a drop cord to the shore power. That way I can run my inverter and all, because my inverter is underneath my bed in the side box, and I've got 120 outlets on both sides of the truck.
Yep.
Like your house. So, if you hook shore power in, it powers all those outlets.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's the way I'd want to do it. And then if I did that, I would probably get me like just one of those little indoor air conditioners. And I would fabricate a piece for the window, like our window screens we got.
Yep.
I would just probably buy something like that and cut a hole in the middle and plexiglass around it.
Yep,
and
for the exhaust.
Vent the hot air out that way. And that's probably what I would do. Run a drop cord into the truck. Or actually,
a lot of guys do it.
Yeah. I may even be able to run that little air conditioner off one of those outlets back there. I'd have to look and see what the wattage is on it, but I could probably just run it straight out of that. All I would have to do is what I would do is my shore power's on the driver's side. So I'd want to mount my generator on the driver's side.
And just run a cord underneath the cab?
Yeah, literally. Yep.
I know somebody that did that.
Yeah, I've been toying with that idea. I got to be honest. I've been thinking about on the passenger side frame rail, putting a toolbox over there to keep all my like anti-gel, my oil, all my liquids I don't really want in the truck, or under the side box. I've been thinking about getting a toolbox over there for that, and mounting a bigger toolbox over here to put like a 2,500 to 3,000 watt generator in. There's a guy at least on where I'm at, and he's got a like a Northern Tool, like a little 3,000 watt generator mounted on the side of his. He doesn't even have it covered. His is literally like a platform and the generator. And now, I remember like back in the day, he used to have like a vinyl cover that went over the, generator. You basically just slid it down over it. It was like a manufacturer just to slide down over it, but it was made out of like vinyl or something, and you tie it down or bungee it down. But he doesn't even have that on it anymore. The thing just sits there, like, it's in front of the, your quarter mud flap.
Yep.
It's in front of that, so it's protected from like
road spray and stuff.
Yeah, most of it, a good part of it. And I did notice his outlets have like plastic covers that come down. So I guess he did a little research on it, because that generator looks like it's holding up pretty good. So I don't know. I may look into something like that. I did get me a deer guard. I haven't got it put on yet. Yeah. So where I'm at, they do a lot of truck repairs, and they strip trucks down for parts and sell parts, and they got a full shop there. I think they got 3 or 4 mechanics that work there. So they brought in a Freightliner just like mine the other day that'd been T-boned in the side, and it had a stainless steel brush guard on it. And it's one of the big ones. It's got like the big, probably 3-inch tubing.
Yep.
And I asked him, I was like, hey, what do you want for that? He's like, I don't know, give me some money and I'll put it on there. So I was like, I don't know. He didn't say how much. So, but, most of the time, if I pay to put it on, I get the part for free. So,
oh, nice.
They're not in that truck for that brush guard. They want the rear ends out from under it. They want the motor. They want the transmission, so. Let's see. With Beaufort says, check out Cooking with Crowbar. Uses a Galazin microwave oven, air fryer combo. I haven't used it much yet, but like it so far. Yeah, those are pretty sweet. The microwave air fryer combos.
Yep.
Um, when I replace my microwave, I may go that route because, um, you do cook a little faster. Like if you're cooking a steak or something, it would cook faster in that convection type oven. Like an air fryer. Um,
Yeah, show it off, Jackknife. Show that stuff off.
Hang on a second. You there?
I'm here.
I'm getting spinny wheel over here right now. I don't know. Maybe I burn up all my hotspot already.
You're coming through live here.
Okay, good. Yeah, it was spinning over here on my phone for a second, but it looks like it got better. So, who knows? Solar flares and whatnot. Oh, speaking of that, I might ought to plug my phone in since I'm using that as my hotspot. Lot to deal with running all this equipment. Let's see here. Yeah, my phone's about dead. Damn it. There we go. I'm glad we had that little glitch. I wouldn't have noticed that. Jackknife says, I'm going to have to show off my inverter, refrigerator, and cooking setup. Yeah, bring it on, man. Bring it on. I got to tell you, anytime you can show something like that, man, you're helping people because there'll be somebody out there who see it. And even if they don't copy you exactly, it gives them ideas.
That's kind of like that dual temperature cooler that I bought. What's the name of it? It's a I can't remember the name, but it can be a freezer on one side and a refrigerator on the other side. And I'll tell you what, it was a game changer putting that in my truck.
Right.
I can freeze all my meat and everything like that, and the stuff I want refrigerated, I can refrigerate it. Fresh vegetables, and I great purchase.
Right. Yeah. No, that's a good way to be. Let's see. Fate jumping off bridge tonight. Yeah, that was pretty funny last night. Hey, I know the feeling, man. When your truck is down, it's like makes you feel depressed. Josh says the convoy is planned for March. Okay. Stay in home, ask for higher freight rates. Yeah, it's like that's exactly it. I don't think a lot of it is even the rates. It's like, we're out here doing a job. We need a little bit of get out of our way and let us do our job, like support us is basically what I would be saying. You know what I mean? Like when you see a trucker, don't think of them as a bad person. Like they're bringing everything you need to live. And they're sacrificing for it. Maybe, wave at them instead of flipping them the bird and cutting them off. That would be more my message for people, because most truckers are just people trying to make a living, trying to not be a crack dealer anymore. Am I right? I kept my gun. I can always go back if I need to. Of course, crack is old news these days. Hell, I'd have to get on them designers. It'd have to be like a freaking
pharmaceuticals.
Whatever the new is. Fentanyl mixed with freaking Cialis or something. Like your body be down, but your boner be up.
Keep it on the rails, buddy. Keep it on the rails.
Here we go. It's getting good now. We're 3 hours in. Let's do this. OM says, and a lot of things need change. ELD need more flexibility. Yes. One thing I would push for if I was, if I was in charge of this situation of complaining about what we need, let's change that 70 in 8 days to 80 in 8 days. And I know there's a lot of guys that go, it's going to bring freight rates down. It'll do this. It'll do that. It'll do this. It'll do that. Here's the thing. When I'm on the road, I want to work and make money. I don't want to sit at a truck stop. Like 8 hours a day. If you work your 70 and 8, you get 8 hours a day you can work. You know what I mean? I'm at 16 hours off every day. Like,
Yeah.
when I want to run, I want to run. At least give me 10 hours a day. Like, you're telling me doctors can work 24-hour shifts and I can't work more than an 8-hour shift? Come on with it. Come on with it. And I think the reset ought to be 24 hours.
Yeah.
Not 34.
Not 34. 30. Yeah. 34.
Yeah. I think it should be 24.
Yeah.
That's me. That's me. I think Jackknife has a good point there. Just stay home. That way they can't villainize us like they are in Canada right now. You know what I mean? That's the problem with what's going on in Canada right now. They gave Trudeau ammunition. You know, he's up there. Oh, well, they're clogging up the streets. They're harming the community. You know, because what I want is respect for truckers. That's my number one thing.
At least a voice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
At least a voice.
Yeah.
You know?
East Texas Trucker says Canadian truckers had a bit of a different situation than us in the U.S. They are almost required to cross the border in order to make money. There's so little Canada-only freight. Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I get where they're at. I get where they're at. You need that thing they do, crossing the border. So I totally support what they were trying to get. And yeah, you're right. You're right. We're in a different position. Matthew says we need to copy what our government is supposed to be, get a lawyer to speak for us, and use area representation to communicate to the lawyer. Yeah, I think we could. No, I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say I think we can do it without a lawyer, but yeah, you're probably right. We need a concise voice, you know, that speaks from one position on what we want and what we need. Let's see here. Josh says many Providence are dropping the mandate. Yeah, I seen one they did on Valentine's Day. I think one dropped it. But that's the only one I've seen. But honestly, I stopped keeping up with it like I was because, you know, I've been busy at home and stuff like that. So 45 in the house. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. Trying to get 100 likes out of this. I don't know where we're at. I don't know how I could even find it. StreamYard doesn't allow me to see that kind of stuff. So who knows? Josh Rayburn says the U.S. has the same mandate, just not on southern border. LOL. Yeah, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny how that works? There's my Mudflap code if anybody needs my Mudflap code. Trucking Life, 100%. Okay. Agreeing. Everybody's in agreement. Philip says you are the best. You are being smart about it, just getting enough to agree and get it done for sure. Yeah, because this convoy, to me, it almost turns into one of those like we're just doing it to do something. Well, you know?
Here's the other thing, and I'm stressing this because I believe it's the truth. You don't look at it as like a political statement because it's about having a voice. So
right.
You set politics, you set your personal politics aside, whether you're on the right side of the aisle or the left side of the aisle. You set those politics aside and you focus on what it is that we need to make our jobs easier. And that's how you attack it. Because I'm telling you, not all of us politically sit in the same aisles. I mean, we just don't. And it's crazy to think that we all should. So let's come together on the common goal and get it done. Like you said, you know, have a voice, pay somebody to be our voice, to be our representative. Or wasn't it New Jersey? New Jersey has somebody that just won. Didn't they win? Not governor. They won some seat and they were a truck driver at one point, right?
I think it was a state representative.
Yeah.
I think it was a state representative.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
I didn't quite get it right, but didn't quite get it right. I thought it was going to be my background, like, Yeah, we'll work on it. We're working on this stuff. Let's see. But yeah, there was I think it was a state representative.
Yeah. You're just doing all kinds of things.
We're trying stuff here. We're clicking buttons.
We look like an infomercial.
Yeah, for real. Buy now. Get 2 for $19.99. Limited supplies. There are limited supplies. There we go. I just cover us up with a thing there.
That's funny.
I need a.
You need it to come over your head.
I need a brand. I sell like a Mountain Dew sponsorship, and I'll just put it right there over top of us. Like I'll be like Ricky Bobby. This Big Newton sticker is really getting in my way, but I got to be honest with you, they are delicious.
Delicious, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that movie's so great when he breaks his arm. When he's like, all you have to say is this, and I won't break your arm. And he's so damn stubborn that. Oh, it's great. I love that movie.
Yeah. I think my favorite part's when he sticks that damn knife in his leg to prove that he's handicapped.
And he's standing up playing basketball in the wheelchair.
Oh, I love that movie. Yeah, he stabs. They're trying to use another knife to pry the one knife out because they can't get it out. Oh, man.
Frenchie can drive.
Absolutely hilarious. Yeah, Frenchie can drive. There we go. We got all kind of stuff going now.
Yeah, look at this.
If anybody would like to buy an advertisement, I'll go ahead and put it out there. If you would like to buy an advertisement, I will display it on top of this screen. And if you're trying to hire drivers, I'll put your email right there. And if Schneider or someone wants to jump in, I'll take that money. Grade 8 Transportation in the house. What's up, bro?
I did.
What's that?
Read it. I was able to read it pretty quick.
Do you know why North Dakota is so windy? Because Minnesota sucks and Montana blows. Come on with it.
That's good.
I've heard that before, but I'll block you for such heresy. I'm just kidding. Jamie O says, there are many educated truckers support a trucker to run a federal elected seat such as Congress or Senate. Yeah. I mean, hey, if you guys want to elect me president, I'm all about it. I guarantee the first project is we will connect bridges to roads without a 3-inch gap where it feels like you're going through the windshield. Breaking news. I'm going to do a video about this. They fixed that Indiana and Illinois border on 80. They have fixed that. You no longer get sent flying. Dude, I have headbutted this damn upper cabinet on that before. Like, literally thought I broke my jaw one time. I hit it so hard.
We're talking like first month in as an owner operator, going right through there. And it's, if you're in that middle lane, that's where it was. And I hit that thing. I think I was going like 60 miles an hour. And I thought my truck was going to fall apart. It was scary as hell. And yeah, you always move over. You either move over all the way to the left or all the way to the right to avoid that.
Yeah. And they even fixed that one where if you're going the non-tollway through town, like if you go 94,
yep,
like from 80 to 94, that ramp had a real bad dip in it there too. They fixed that the other day. Let's see. Captain Cleaner Wiener just got here. Love that name, Captain Cleaner Wiener. Just got here. What did I miss? You missed 3 hours and 14 minutes of two very confused men basically having two different conversations. Hell, it's like we're having two different conversations half of this show. If you made any sense of this, congratulations. You probably need help. You should go teach the slow kids at school if you can get any sense out of this, because you could probably do them kids some real good. Aaron W, hello everyone. Thanks.
That's another Minnesota boy.
Oh, is that right? Aaron W, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. Philip Haglund says, put a folder up, fold a towel up in the microwave. It keeps the glass from rattling around. Whoa, man, y'all are adding steps to my cooking here. Makes sense, though. I actually have an old T-shirt under my microwave to keep it from rattling right now, so I probably should have did that, but where were you guys at 4 months ago when I threw that plate in the trash? Oh, everybody's got that 20/20 hindsight, don't they? Grade 8 says, picking on you Minnesota guys. Yeah, hey. Like I said, jealousy. It looks good on nobody, really, right?
Yeah.
When they're jealous. Aaron W says, how'd it go today, Scott? Just got here. Oof, don't bring it up. Don't get him on the bridge again. We just got him off the bridge. You want to update him?
No, just waiting on the truck still. Should be ready tomorrow.
Yeah, waiting on truck. Lone Pine Transportation says, love my typical Texas truck, 379 long hood Pete with 7-inch straight stacks. Yeah, that's what someone says a Texas truck, that's what I expect.
Yep.
If it's anything other than that, I'm like, nope, that's Oklahoma. This Truck in Life, fixing with Ryan. Thank you, sir. Thanks, sir. Dang, everybody watches that. I'm out the loop here. Captain Cleaner Reader says, any thoughts on transporting piggyback trucks stacked 4 at a time, pre-stacked? Like delivering trucks to dealerships and whatnot, I think is what he's talking about there. Could be interesting. I don't think they make you sleep in those trucks. You get like a hotel every night. That's pretty sweet.
Yep.
There's some good parts to that job, I'm sure. Probably get a ton of frequent flyer miles, I would imagine, flying back and forth. This Trucking Life says Trucking and Fixing with Ryan. There you go. There's Trucking and Fixing with Ryan. I'll check that out. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, he's a smart dude, that Ryan guy.
Yeah, I've checked that out. Sounds like an interesting concept for a channel. I like it. Nomadic Brett says, Cash, there's a truck driver and there's been hotel truck drivers. Yeah, there's both. There's two different kinds of people in this world, God. Right? Captain Cleaner says the difference between going to the restaurant later is they can't find people willing to work. Yes, that is true too. Yeah. A lot of young people that should have entered the workforce did not in the last couple of years. Yeah. Seeing some of that at my house. Matthew says laughs in mechanic. Okay. Jake Knife says you can buy really nice vents for them now. Look it up. To the 2 and then just feed it down underneath your bed into a hole in the floor.
Oh, he must be talking about the indoor air conditioner, I bet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Who was doing that? South Georgia Hotshot went through about 4 or 5 of those, and finally he bought like a permanently mounted air unit, like kind of like a hotel unit. Did you see that?
Yep. And he's got mounted on the top.
Yeah. An air splitter, or whatever they call that. Eric in the house says, run a couple of extension cords to that Honda. Good for heat and AC. What we use at main hunting camp runs the whole camp. Yeah. I got a bunk heater for the winter, so like probably I don't know if I'd run it for heat. I don't know. Like I'd like to have one of those bunk heaters that keeps my circulates my my coolant. You seen those bunk heaters?
No, I haven't had to look for any though. My truck has one
Right.
in, and then I have that APU I put.
No matter where it says Cash Fate in chat, gotta go starting at 3 a.m. Oh yeah,
That dude always starts early. He always starts early.
That's the way he do.
Yep.
That's the way he do. 37 in the house. Everybody hit that like button for me if you could. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. With both feet says, I have an install video for my Galleons in my 2015 Cascadia. I'll check that out. I'll check that out with both feet. Is with both feet a moderator? With both feet.
No, he's not.
Let's see if I can change that. There we go.
You should buy that.
Yeah, you can drop a link to that video if you want with both feet. The people that are in here can click on it. I don't know how many people rewatch watch a live show to the 3 hour and 20-minute mark. I don't know. Just saying. Let's see here. Cool Truckin says, how about work less and make more? That's my idea. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, I want to work more and make more. People like, I got a lot more years I got to work. I just got to be honest with you, and, if I could tack on an extra $2,000 a week in that 10 hours, I'm all about it. You know what I mean? If I can bump my average up from like 8,000 to 10,000, that's because at a certain point it's gravy. You know what I mean? It's like you got to pay for fuel, you got to pay for maintenance, but
hotel
at some point, what's that?
Hotel
rooms? Oh yeah. Hey, but you got a lamp, dog. I don't have a lamp in here. You live in life. Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. I just wish people had the option to do that. Just because you give people the option, like right now, this week, just the way my loads work out, I mean, I probably won't work 40 hours this week. I think I drove for, I got nothing on duty today, between driving and on duty. Let me look here. 6 hours and 20 minutes today.
That's it.
And actually, I need to go back and I stopped for like 20 minutes. So that's probably like 6 hours today. So it's like, I just wish I had the option, because there are some weeks, like when I go out east and I go home in like 6 or 7 days, I don't want to stop for that 34 hour, but I really need to, because I've went out and came back and I've burnt,
Yep.
I don't know. I'd just like to have the option. Jackknife says 14 drive, 16 on duty with a split 5.528 require 34 reset every 2 weeks. Okay. Yeah, if you could stretch it out like that a little better, I like that. Jackknife says that guy in Jersey won a senatorial race. He basically, all he had to do was put his name in. He was unopposed. He's a truck driver. Good for him. At least he's.
But he did it.
Yeah, he's doing stuff. That's a big deal. Deep Salt in the house. I don't think I've ever seen that channel before. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry if I have seen you before and forgot about it, but thanks for stopping by. I don't know. I'm thinking about 3.5 hours is probably about all I got, to be honest with you. I want to be able to talk when I wake up in the morning, right?
All right.
Let's see here. Let's read Jackknife, and I think we're going to wrap it up. I appreciate it very much, you stopping by. Everybody go click on a F8 Truckin link. You want to drop a link again right here before we head out? So if anybody new in here, we're holding 38 right now in the house. Everybody, do me a favor. Go check out F8 Truckin here. He is an owner-operator. He is leased on. If you guys know DIY, he is in association with DIY. He is currently in a hotel room. His truck is down for emissions, and we all, we know that pain. So everybody go over there and support his channel. Let him know, you got his back. What's a good emoji we could drop in a F8 Truckin emoji here? Let me find a good emoji. Everybody go over there and leave let me see what kind of emoji we should drop here. Let's see. Go over there and drop. Let me find something good. Drop a cat emoji. A cat.
A cat, huh?
Yeah, leave some cats. Because there's lots of different kind of cats.
What are you doing?
There we go. Drop some cats in the chat. There we go. Go over there to go click on the F8 Truckin's link. Click on one of his videos. Huh?
Hey, why don't you say it right? Fate, not freight. Fate.
I said fate.
Oh,
I'm from the South, dog. I don't say words. You know what I mean? Fate. I like to mush all my words together like I'm sipping on that codeine cough syrup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That lean. The kids call it the lean.
Oh, okay.
Or the purple.
I like to crush up a couple Viagra in there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like watching porn in slow motion. Come on.
Oh, God.
Woo. All right, let me get through this last comment here. Jackknife says a mini split. They're good for large condo sleepers. No room in my mid roof. Some do heat too. Also, I've heard mixed reviews of the knockoff Chinese Wabascos. Yeah, I got an S-Par in here. It needs to be serviced. I'll be honest with you. I've got the stuff ordered. When I get home, I've got to change the. I think it's the filter giving me problems. Yeah, I've seen some people take that filter out and clean it, but for like $8, I'm gonna take it out anyway. I think I'll just put a new one and a new igniter in there. I think it was $26 for a new igniter and a new filter, and I'm like, that thing saves me so much money. Why not spend $26 on it, right?
Right.
All right, guys, we're out of here. There you go, with both feet dropping a link. Everybody check those guys out. They're good people.
Hey, thanks for inviting me tonight. Thanks for inviting me tonight.
Thanks for showing up, not going to DIYs.
I thought you were probably sending me to just like a blank whatever you call this, like room, you know what I mean? And when I first got in, you weren't there, and I'm like, this guy just did it to me. Like,
okay. Yeah, no, I was I actually set everything up, then I took a nap, dude. I was like, I drank a Monster and went to bed. Like, that's how tired I was. So yeah, it's no, I appreciate you coming by, man. It's been good. I tell you what, if I'm up in the morning, hit me up. We'll do one on yours or something. If you get any updates on the truck or anything.
Okay, I'll shoot you a text. Take it easy, Cash. Have a good night.
Later.
Hey, take care, everybody.
Yeah, thanks everybody. We're out of here. Thank you very much, everyone. I appreciate it. You guys are the best. Take care of each other out there. Bye.